The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trill? Yo!
We're back.
No, yes, shout out to y'all. It's the Truth Be Told podcast.
Yes,
hosted by your
indeed.
boy Big UU.
Riffa.
And we also got your boy Black. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
He did it again.
We got your boy Black Todd, a.k.a.
Man in the trunk.
over your slut.
Oh, shit.
We appreciate everybody that's joining us on episode 130.
133.
133.
We are in the building.
Man, we
133.
consistent. We consistent.
Stay with it.
I want to first shout out to all the new fans that are coming
Subscribers? Oh, yeah.
in. We got a couple new ones.
Thanks for liking if you liked.
Yeah, shout out to you over there on Overcast. We see you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yes. Make
You are
sure
appreciated.
if this is the first time you're listening to the podcast, it's a little wild sometimes, but you can go check us out.
Yeah.
Subscribe on pretty much any of the podcast apps. We would like if you went to the iTunes, Apple Podcast app and, give us a review.
And definitely hit up the YouTube.
Definitely Trillmatic.com/YouTube. I got a little commentary from YouTube as well too. From one of the trillions out there.
Oh, snap.
Shouts out to the trillions.
We love
And
you all.
make sure you also go check out our merch, Trillmatic.com/merch.
Yes.
For all the finest gear, the artistic ignorance tees, the
Your boy.
grown man baby bizoy
Yeah.
tee, and there's a lot more on there. So go check that out. We appreciate everything that you guys do. Now, I'm about to get into this YouTube comment from a trillion. His name's Rami Taylor. So the last episode we reviewed the Wale album, and he had a little something to say. You know what I'm saying? He says, I feel like Wale is going to push his lyricism more in his new shit, but he can't just drop a bunch of freestyles and call that an album. Cole had issues in the beginning because he had to learn to make songs that a lot of people wanted to hear. Same with Kendrick. He can mix it up and be consistent enough, but if we do get a freestyle here and there, that would be lit though. I kind of agree with him a little bit. Because we were talking about like, yo, Wale got to get on here and spit these bars.
Yeah.
I started thinking about it.
What he's known to do good.
Does the game really want that though?
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
It's what we want. You know
We
what
come
I'm
from a
saying?
different
That's
era.
the problem. It's what we are. Exactly. Different era. Different time now. It's not what they're checking for now.
Black Todd, was that something you was checking for?
No.
That was never a thing? You was never listening to
Wordplay.
mixtapes, people rapping on other people's beats?
I liked it with Wayne a lot.
So it was just like he was basically like the only
Just
one you
Wayne?
know of. that did it
Those
for
were
too
my
much.
favorite ones.
No.
I look forward to hearing him rapping on other people's beats.
Wayne put out a lot of good shit on those.
I'm saying he really
on those
did.
issues.
Yeah,
There was some things I was like, bro, you could have put this on the album. It would have been classic material, but you just let it go on this damn Stilettos beat.
No, I loved it on all the different Wayne tapes when he did that.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely. I mean,
Now that era was just fire, man. You missed out on the good era.
I mean,
Okay,
for Wayne,
you missed out on the Clue tape era.
man.
You know what I'm saying? When the DJs had the
The
mixtapes.
DJs had control.
Yeah, it was like it was.
They did.
They fucking
They had a lot of
owned
They
it.
had control.
They had control of the fucking game,
and
bro.
all that shit's out the window.
That shit is gone, dog.
Bye bye.
Yeah, DJs got to put out whole albums where they like rap
Yeah.
and shit just to like get popping. So
Yeah.
If you remember
I mean-
back then, like during that era, like with Wayne and all that, remember how big of a deal it was to have like Drama host your mixtape?
Oh yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
The gangster Grizzlies. Yeah, that was a big deal.
That was a big deal to have that. It definitely was.
There was a lot of other DJs too, though. But yeah, man. I mean,
A
it
whole
was
bunch.
K Slade. There was
DJ
Don,
Ill Will.
Don Cannon,
Oh,
Ill Will,
man, Ill
yeah.
Will.
DJ Smalls,
DJ
Southern
Smalls.
Smalls, yeah, the Southern
Oh,
Smalls.
man, that
They had
was-
little brands, man. They just,
my
you know, they don't really own the way anymore. They
Nah, everybody else, because it's not. It's almost it's needed essentially for people who loved it, but it's not needed anymore. You know, like everyone just kind of runs their own shit. Mixtapes are albums, and albums are mixtapes now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's what?
Social media made it easy to just
exactly. I mean, unless you tell us what it is, like you specify, oh, it's an EP, or oh, it's a mixtape, or it's an album. Like you don't know what the fuck anymore. It is. Like, what is it now?
Right. I'm looking at Currency's "Fire in the Sky," which I thought was an album.
I thought it was too.
It was on, but it was also on that Piff, and I'm like, is this a fucking mixtape?
It feels more like a mixtape. I checked that out too. So I mean, I was listening to it, and I was like, it really isn't the same how he used to be.
We have this conversation like every 3 months.
It's just there was like it was there at times, and that's just kind of how he is right now, and that's how he's been. Right. It's like it's there, but then it's like it's mostly missing. Like, it's like he's not always there. It's like you get glimpses of it.
No, just here and there. You know what I'm saying? But he's
not lazy with it.
He's definitely got
a lazy rap.
Yeah,
but it's like extra lazy.
It's definitely a lot more lazier.
Yeah,
could be too much weed.
I don't want to hear that.
That happens, man. That happens.
I don't want to hear, but it probably is.
But yeah, shouts out to Rami Taylor. We appreciate your comment on that. Maybe Wale doesn't sound good rapping on a bunch of people's beats. Maybe that's not what Wale does. He might be right.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Rami.
It's not for this time. Yeah. Shout out to the Trillion. Shout out Rami.
Yeah. We gotta get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into these topics.
Yeah.
What you got, Black Todd?
Man, before I guess we really get into the ugly, we got a couple more shout outs. We got Rihanna recently named an ambassador to Barbados. So shout out to Queen RiRi.
Yo, you like RiRi, bro.
Yes, I do.
He be throwing RiRi.
I think he loves.
Hey, he be throwing RiRi into the mix.
Put her in the topics,
bro.
Rihanna gonna be in the topics.
Hey. Yo, Black Todd would be that guy to hold her Ella, her umbrella. Yeah, he'll do it.
Hey, look.
Yo, RiRi he be putting RiRi in these topics. So
his wallpaper on his phone is RiRi.
Look, he's doing it right now too. He's doing it right now.
It wasn't, but now it's gonna be.
Listen, she's the ambassador, but I seen somebody say like, "Yo, she's doing all this shit with no album," and I'm like, "Dog, this is the setup for the album, bro.
Yeah,
this is all the setup. All of this is the setup. All right." That's all she been doing. She making music.
We just talked about this some weeks back. She had like 100 songs ready to go. They just got to pick through them, something like that.
Yeah, she got it.
Oh, that's all part of the scheme.
Yeah,
the grand scheme that is RiRi.
Yeah,
RiRi's.
You talking about Fenty? You talking about all this shit?
She had a furniture line coming out.
Oh, look at that.
Fenty furniture.
Look at that.
Shit. Where's she gonna sell that shit at?
Guess what? The Trillion's gonna tune in. They're gonna hey, y'all got a new couch in there. That's right.
We resent it.
we got a shout out in there.
Right.
Go buy some of RiRi's furniture.
Didn't what's her name? Sophie Vergara have furniture?
She had rooms to go, I believe.
But she had like towels and shit at like Kmart. But Kmart getting shut down.
Yeah, for real.
Where's she gonna sell her shit at?
Someone else gonna have to pick it up.
Definitely, Walmart's gonna take that.
Fenty Beauty was a hit, so whatever Rihanna does is gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm buying the Fenty couch. Okay,
wait a minute. I thought you were about to say I'm buying some Fenty makeup. Whoa. I'd be like, yo, you kind of wilding, my guy. You kind of wilding.
I didn't say that.
He said it was never said.
Nah, Fenty. She's popping. She's beating out like everybody, man. So. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her being the ambassador of Barbados. Like I said, that's just the setup, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna roll out here soon.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
the storm, the beautiful storm is coming.
That wasn't just that was to let me know that she's on the way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So shouts out to RiRi.
Well, and before we get any further, because I was gonna address this, there was another comment on YouTube, my own.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about your comment.
My comment. I made a mistake of making someone a killer that isn't. I said Orlando Jones killed Tupac. It wasn't Orlando Jones. That's a comedian, an actor. You know, he was from Mad TV. It's probably news to him if he was listening to the show. Which who knows if he is? You know, he probably is. But
they all are.
Everyone's listening.
Right.
No, but it was Orlando Anderson.
Right.
And I meant to say, and as a Pac fan, it bothered me. Like the Trillions might have not cared. You know,
I don't think anybody cared, but I can understand
my dilemma.
NBA cares. I get it.
I get it. You get it. We get it.
So that was a correction from the last episode.
Yeah, and I'm doing that for anyone who's just hearing it on audio and and doesn't tune into YouTube because I put the comment on YouTube correcting it. So this is for y'all who didn't get that comment.
Yeah, shouts to the trainers out there. What else we got on the topics, man?
Speaking of someone who killed somebody,
man,
Suge Knight, it's looking like it's about to be a wrap.
So I think we may have all seen this coming.
Looking like he's about to get about 28 years.
He tried to say he was blind,
bro. This motherfucker ran over somebody on camera. We can clearly see you.
Hit the other person.
Pretended to pass out in court. If y'all remember that video,
I didn't see this video.
Yeah, hold on.
He pretended
that video.
No, I don't think. Listen, bro.
He blamed it on blindness. Like, then what the fuck are you driving for?
I'm legally blind.
What are you behind the wheel? Legally blind ass. Like, where's your driver?
Yo, listen, it's so crazy how that shit took a 180 from like Suge.
Everything went downhill. Everything went downhill when he got knocked out.
Yo, he did get knocked out, huh?
Yeah.
Who did he get knocked out?
Some random guy.
Was it games manager or some shit?
I thought it was a random dude at a club.
Okay, I thought it was Wack. Was it Wack?
Was it Wack 100?
I thought it was Wack.
Listen, don't quote us on that, y'all.
Okay, I don't know. But I just know.
But he did get knocked out by
and
something.
I think everything went downhill since then. It kind of did.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of went downhill after they all lost Pac. I mean, Death Row was never the same.
Right.
But like in terms of his spiral downhill that happened so rapidly, like all this shit, I think it all started after that.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, it also could have been too when Russell Poole was interviewing him and he was like, "Don't turn that camera on."
Yeah.
And Russell Poole had the camera on the whole time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to a real G.
Yeah, for real. hey, in business, you keep the camera rolling.
Right, you keep it rolling. He's like, "Yo, I don't got the camera on. No, what are you talking about?" He got the camera by his leg, shit, recording the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I told you I don't want to talk about Tupac. All right.
Hey, look, I'm gonna have a better clip for you later, but when they posted, they said bail was gonna be $25 million, and this dude he fell out. This is, I think he had the stick and everything. It's like, bro, you're not blind. Stop it.
So he had a fucking stick, bro.
He did.
I did not know any of this shit happened.
He was really good, trying to, convey this whole blind thing. It's bro, stop. You disrespecting people who are actually blind. Stop this.
You're using it as a way to get out of.
We saw how aggressively you ran that person over.
Yeah,
he ran that motherfucker over. He was trying to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was. It wasn't it because he was mad. It was like during the whole NWA movie shooting. Like he was trying to be on set. They sent him away, and it was one of the people that was like on set trying to send him away that got ran over or some shit like that.
Oh shit, yeah.
So
yeah, I remember that. I remember the video. I remember all that, but I didn't know that he I remember reading that he was trying to play like he's blind, but I didn't know that he was walking around here with the damn walking stick.
He's trying to do it all. He was trying to prove.
I'll find a better clip for you.
Yeah, find that clip so we can check that out.
Yeah.
What else we got, man?
Man, let's
shouts out to Justice.
Yeah, for real. On that note, shouts out to
the system.
My Batman voice. Justice.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of Batman here, we got Riffa's gonna give us some education on the Joker.
Oh man,
talk to us
a little bit. They dropped the Joaquin Phoenix footage for his standalone Joker movie with the makeup. It starts off him just standing there, and then it's like a little filter coming through.
Yeah, a little blur.
And then it pops up, and then it just him with it, smiling, just saying. And then I seen another footage of him with the suit on.
Yeah, where he's stepping out of the subway or something. Yeah, I seen that too.
People all around and shit. I seen that, and
they already showed a little too much.
They've showed too much, but they do that every time. They do it every time. They did it with Heath Ledger.
Bro, I didn't see shit. Listen, I didn't see
like, what is going on?
Shit from what's the damn movie that came out? The Avengers. Infinity War. I didn't see shit.
You didn't see shit. You saw a lot of bullshit. They showed footage that didn't end up even in the movie. That they showed Hulk fighting in the main scene, running with everybody. It was never even in the movie. But
that wasn't a trailer. But before the trailer, they wasn't showing shit. That shit was under wraps.
No, this is basically like a pre-trailer. That's what it is. Like the editor's like basically showing like.
You just made up your own term.
Nah, they do that. It's like a pre-trailer.
Trailer.
Yeah, it's like it's a teaser. That's what it's called, teaser trailer.
You talking about what came out?
It's pretty much. It's a tease of what's gonna be. So it's not technically a teaser trailer, but it kind of is because it's just teasing us with Look, you know,
Hear me out on that. Hear me out on that. And this is free, DC, so take this and run with it.
Oh, yeah,
How dope would this have been, though? We know they're working on it, right? How dope would it have been? They give us nothing. They give us no teaser trailer. They don't show us nothing until they're really ready to put the preview out, right? We're in the theater. You're watching a movie. All you get is that creepy ass laugh.
Mm-hmm.
They show his face, and that's it.
That would have been fine.
Right?
Yeah,
They would have used it for that purpose
that.
only. Yeah, just for in theater. The thing is, all in theater trailers are on YouTube already.
Because I feel like I don't want to see a lot of this beforehand. I think it'll kind of ruin it. I want to say, okay, I don't want to hear him talk or nothing. I want to see how he does when the movie drops.
I think that what they should have did was they should have left Joaquin Phoenix looking like Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
And then waited for the trailer to reveal what he looks like with the Joker.
Yeah.
It would have probably had more impact.
Yeah, and I'm happy they didn't give too much, and they didn't give us the laugh yet.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm waiting.
That's gonna be kind of. They better hold off on that.
That would have been a fire trailer. Like you got a black screen, maybe the Batman logo broken in half or something. You just get the creepy ass laugh.
Oh yeah,
and then you just get a little bit of lighting of the
directed by Black Todd.
Hey, Black Todd out here, Black
Todd out here making up trailers.
That is fire. And you know what else, Trillions? I don't know if the Trillions know this. I never noticed what's on Shari's shirt until we start filming. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Because it's always some good Joker shit, and I get distracted. But this is another one. I said, God damn. But anyway,
he become with some fire Joker shit.
Right, and I never see it until we start recording. I'll be like mid sentence, and I'm like, stop.
You don't get these in stores,
right?
But no, they're coming out with that. They're also coming out with. I mean, they got a whole list of things supposedly of the movies that are going to come out, but they also have a Jared Leto Joker possibly in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Working on that. Not the same way they're not in the same production process now, like what phase that the Joaquin.
I thought he was a dope Joker, personally.
Yeah, I did too. I
like there wasn't much to go off.
The purple Lamborghini and all that. I was like, I like this.
So you like the persona of his Joker, but there's not a lot to go off of character wise.
No.
From you know what I'm saying, what they showed because they didn't show nearly as much.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah, they didn't show nearly as much as they were showing in the trailers
and like how they try to make it like he was a main character and he ended up being
but he was just like a little quick side character almost. You know what I'm saying? Almost like slightly cameo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I also felt like in that movie he was more of like a disturbed criminal than like a. Like really, lost his fucking mind.
Right.
Like I feel like some other Jokers we've seen.
He was like a psycho.
One of the things that I liked about Heath Ledger's Joker was, like, I felt like he was crazy, but at any point in time he can just like, all right, man, let's just cut the shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I like anarchy. They have labels for all of these Jokers, like what their base was off of.
So which one is this one for Jared Leto?
Jared Leto, they said that he was like he was insane. You know what I'm saying?
So he's the insane one.
Yeah, he was just.
So what about Joaquin Phoenix?
They don't have. They haven't. We don't know what to call
him.
What
about Ledger?
No, Ledger was the anarchist, and then what's his name? Jack Nicholson was. They had. I can't remember what they called him. Basically, almost like he was like. Almost like John Gotti and all that type shit.
Right.
Like, he was like mobster type.
Oh, okay, so he's like mob
like almost like that, yeah.
Right.
So they all have their like title, and Joaquin Phoenix is gonna get his. We don't know it. Like it may also be on terms of Jack Nicholson because they're saying that it's gonna be kind of like noir type still, possibly. So we'll see. We're gonna get multiple Jokers. That's still in continuity.
You know what though, man? I don't like that they got two Jokers going on right now. Well, because. It just looks like the DC universe is.
We make it a third.
Up.
We may fuck around to get a third because in comics,
who is allowing this shit to happen?
I'm telling you right now,
three Jokers that are in comics.
If there's someone that could bring them back, it's a well done Joker film. No. Get them right back in the mix.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix is a good ass actor, right? I don't know if it's done well. Yes, I don't know if it's going to be done well.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would think that it would be like I would think that Joaquin Phoenix wouldn't play around with this.
Yeah, I don't think he's going.
You know what I'm saying? He's too cold at a lot of shit that he does. I just can't see him fucking this up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it either. I think he only took this role because he knows that this is almost like it happens to a lot of actors. It's a make or break type role
for him.
Well, like you can really
Joaquin is already it's already made.
Yeah, but you can taint the rest of your career if you do a movie like this. I mean, this is like a beloved character in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows who the Joker is, and like you fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna shit this up.
The Rock played Scorpion King, and look at him now.
Just saying. Yeah, but who's the Scorpion King before that? Nobody knew who the fuck
That's true. You're right.
This is the Joker.
Do they have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn? Because I thought she was
No,
phenomenal.
they're saying that if with the Jared Leto, they're supposed to do like a Mad Love type movie where it's him and Harley Quinn type shit,
which it would be fire. But they also supposed to be doing
the Sirens
with all the female villains like
Birds
Poison Ivy, her,
the Gotham City Sirens.
Catwoman?
Yeah.
Batgirl's supposed to be in this shit.
Who y'all want to see as Poison Ivy and Catwoman?
Who?
Yeah.
Who do I want to see as? I feel like
I would love to see Rihanna as.
I was just gonna bring this motherfucker here.
I don't know if I want to see her as Catwoman or Poison Ivy.
She'd
have to be more Poison Ivy.
Exactly.
You think she'd be perfect for Poison Ivy?
Yes,
I think she would.
She would be amazing.
Yeah, I think she would be a dope ass Poison Ivy.
She could, but
because she's already got the red hair.
Thank you.
Robin red hair.
Thank you.
She already kind of fits in.
Just saying.
If you ever seen her in real life, she ever seen her in real life? All right, you ever seen the video of her throwing the stack of cash?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the bouncer or whatever on the stage.
Right in his face.
Right in his face. So disrespectful. Complete Poison Ivy level. Being for real, dog.
But she'd be throwing a plant instead.
Right. Or like
actually not throwing a plant because she cares about
green
plants.
gas.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying, yeah.
Just to hypnotize you. No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. DC definitely has their shit all over the place. I hope they get their shit together.
I don't even know, like, let's say somebody was like, yo, you, go in here. You are now running DC. Well, I'm going to be like, bro, throw this shit away. We got to start over, dog.
You know,
because there's too much
it's
shit.
It's kind of the feel they're kind of making a little bit. You know who took over, right? The dude.
I actually was reading about this.
But I can't remember. Who did the whole Conjuring universe.
You talking about Jeff Goins or some shit like that?
It's an Asian dude. I can't remember his name, but he basically put together, like, he's the guy behind putting all of like the Conjuring universe together. You know, and that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like they're holding up, and I'm hoping they're different. Do it with this.
It's
different genre, definitely.
Right, different genre.
Horror genre is completely different. Like you don't have to be on point necessarily for horror. You just got to have the scares and the jumps.
James Wan?
No, not James Wan. It's like the main guy behind it, not the director. Like producer. I think he's just like the head honcho.
Right. He's
pulling the strings.
Right. He's like how Kevin Feige is from.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
They got a new guy, and so we're gonna see if he can kind of. They said there was like a title on some kind of report that like some shit I was watching. They said there was a title that was like, this guy comes into here and he's all like, now I got to clean up all this shit.
Right.
Like, fuck.
Right. That's what it feels like for anybody stepping in there right now.
Yeah.
And then you're trying not to start it over because you don't, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you got to do pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then how do you start it over? Do you keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman? You know what I'm saying?
If she wasn't already Wonder Woman, I'd pick her for Catwoman.
For Catwoman?
She could do it.
She could.
I thought she had a little dark side we don't know about with that military training.
I can't remember
once you get the call,
she's not like this ready.
When UU gets the call, put your boy on for the trailers because I got a bunch of them lined up.
Right. Shout out to Gal Gadot.
I know there's somebody they had in mind, I think, or maybe people are pushing towards for Catwoman, but I can't remember her name anyways.
What else we got on the list, man?
We talk about movies, man. You want to talk about Candyman?
Oh.
I'm about to leave the room for this portion.
Whoever she is, I don't know.
I've never heard of her.
I've never heard of her either.
Yeah. Candyman.
I'm about to get roasted.
A possible remake directed by Jordan Peele. Ooh. After Todd. What's his last name? I can't think of his last name. Todd. Whoever the guy was that played Candyman.
Tony Todd or
Tony Todd. I believe it's Tony Todd. Yeah.
I got you.
He played Candyman, and he gave the blessing to Jordan Peele to do a remake of Candyman. I think we need that.
It's about damn time. That is a great movie from my childhood.
It is Tony Todd.
It's Tony Todd, right? Okay.
I know my shit.
I only know him from two roles.
Candyman
and Final Destination. That's what I know him from.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I've seen him in other movies.
I've seen him in other budget horror movies.
Oh, dog.
He,
he was like a guy with the hook too, right?
Yeah,
wasn't he killing somebody with a hook? What movie was that?
God, I forgot what it was.
Like I know what you did last summer. Or
but
some
it was
shit?
it was a movie. It was like a movie where it was like a train track accident, kids on a bus, and then they were actually, spoiler alert, they're actually already dead. And like they're reading up, and he was at a place like telling them about death.
So I'm not gonna be seeing that movie.
I thought you said you already saw him on that movie.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
You already saw it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to see it. Honestly, it was a trash movie.
It's a lot of.
It was a low budget horror movie.
Right, but he's out here getting that guap though. So shouts out to him.
Oh, yeah.
But what do you think? Do you think Jordan Peele is a good choice to direct a movie like that?
Yeah. That guy has.
Is anybody better?
Oh, probably.
Is anybody? First of all,
there's probably people better. Definitely.
This is what I don't want to happen. I don't want anytime black people want to come out with a scary movie, they go get Jordan Peele. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because there's never like we don't have like Jordan. I like Jordan Peele, but Jordan Peele's only dropped one movie,
and he has a lot of other things on his plate he's coming out with. And this is just like we're talking about Michael B. Jordan last week. We need to be careful and not just take and do the same thing for every single thing. Like, Michael B. Jordan has to be every hero.
Michael B. Jordan directed by Jordan Peele.
Exactly. Every movie. Oh, shit. Every movie.
The movie.
Right. And Ryan Coogler.
Yes. Ryan Coogler. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ryan Coogler's the same way.
Everything.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like, and yeah, I guess I can see what you're saying. Like, you don't want to just.
He can.
He shouldn't.
He can, but why do that?
Right. No, I like Ryan Coogler, and I like Jordan Peele, and I like Michael B. Jordan, but. I think this will be good for Jordan Peele. I think this will be good for him because I think that at this point, because the other movie, Get Out, was kind of like it was like a message he was trying to like convey something. Yeah. This he can just do straight horror and you know what I'm saying, like a real scary. So you really get to see because that shit Get Out was like kind of scary, but it wasn't really that scary.
And there's a message. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was probably scary if you were black.
It was scary because
the whole
message.
The
message was scary. The content was
nothing really scary happened in the movie. Candyman is supposed to actually scare the shit out of you.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. So
it's supposed to put some fear in your life.
We're gonna see Jordan Peele's.
I wonder who they'd cast to play play Candyman.
If they say fucking Michael B. Jordan, bro, I'm gonna kick somebody's ass, bro. All right, I'm telling you.
They better not say The Rock either. Yeah. He's in everything.
The Rock is the Candyman. Oh shit!
Gives him an eyebrow.
Right,
gives him people's eyebrows.
Nah, nigga, no. That's not what we want. What else? what else we got on the list?
Oh man, we got.
A fucking rock bottom.
Like he throws the hook to the side. He says, "I don't need this shit." And he just fucking stunners your ass. No, rock bottom your ass. I said stunner, but rock bottom your ass. Oh, that should be fucking hilarious.
Shit.
Clotheslines you. Jumps off the roof.
Right. No. Shouts out to The Rock.
Oh man, what else we got? We got your boy Kevin Hart.
So Kevin Hart is
oh man, handing out that work.
He's picking up where I left off. God bless him.
I know a lot of people are mad at Kevin Hart, man, because they think that Kevin Hart's not funny. What? Right? No, there's a lot of people that think that Kevin Hart's not funny now, right? Which I get, because I like I said, I watched What Now. I didn't think it was funny. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I barely laughed, but at the same time, I watched Katt Williams' stand up on Netflix, Great America. I didn't laugh at that shit either. You know what I'm saying? The last comedy stand that I laughed at was fucking Dave Chappelle's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
That's just the honest to God truth.
Did you like Chris Rock's Tambourine?
There was a couple funny parts in there, but I don't look to... for me, when I'm watching Chris Rock, I don't really look to him for too much for the comedy anymore, because I feel like he's just going to teach me some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from Chris Rock. With Dave Chappelle, to me, I feel like he blends both of those things well. Like, I'm going to show you a different perspective, but also I'm going to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Give you a visual.
I don't really get different perspectives from Katt Williams. He doesn't really show me different perspectives, and neither does Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart don't really ever touch on any like serious topics or certain. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of goofs around a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why people don't like Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? But this whole like Kevin Hart was never funny shit. That's a false narrative. Y'all know this motherfucker was funny.
You know you laughed at his shit at some point. Like you act like
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
When his stand-up came out, everybody was doing all right shit. Pineapples.
I still do it to this day.
They was doing all that shit. The scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin where he's talking.
I was gonna say
you find yourself a nigga. That shit was hilarious. Why y'all be trying to hate on your boy on the?
You can go all the way back to Soul Plane if you want to.
Yeah,
there was funny parts on Soul Plane.
Yeah.
I would go back to Paper Soldiers. I laughed at Paper Soldiers.
You went all the way back.
I did go all the way back. I think that was his first shit. I've been following Kevin Hart for a long time.
Shit,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know Kevin Hart is funny, and I listen. His last stand-up wasn't that funny. It was too overproduced. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to see that shit. I guess for a comedian, you know what I'm saying? Bouncing out of the damn of the damn stage and shit. I ain't never seen that shit before from a comedian. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, man, y'all got to stop hating on Kevin. Kevin is not only just put in a lot of work to get to that point. He's put on a lot of people too. He's showing love to a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying?
True. He's taking his boys with him, Plastic Cup Boys, always.
Right.
Taking them with him, put them on. He has his LOL network.
Right.
He talked about all the different platforms he's working on to help other people. And I don't understand how you can be mad at that. Like some of these people that are always hating on him, like I told you before, I'm like, you're just being bitter.
Right.
He really hasn't done it. He hasn't gone after anybody. He normally only says something when someone says something about him first.
He's been getting constant hate from Katt Williams and Mike Epps for a long time.
Yeah.
And
like
I
randomly, too. And it's just like, damn, why are you hating on him for? You know what I'm saying?
And I really firmly believe that, especially with Mike Epps, that he is just mad because Kev blew up to be so much bigger than he was. And I think he thinks that he should have been that star. And like I was pointing out to you before, I think it's interesting that the big names, Rock, Chappelle, Murphy, and all them, they haven't said shit about him.
About Kevin?
Yeah.
No, they haven't.
For what?
They're cool with him. They're fine.
Yeah,
like,
they
hey, do your thing.
They love Kevin.
Let him shine.
I think that speaks volumes. That it kind of shows.
It's the
okay,
bitterness,
we're seeing a divide here.
Right.
Yeah. It just around like the same, you know what I'm saying, like, it's in his time, their time, you know what I'm saying, like, because those are like the OGs. There's no need to hate. Like, we had our time.
Yeah.
Now these are people that are competing with him in a sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they're like, oh yeah. So they're salty because he's elevated to a different level to where, you know, Mike Epps was on that route. He was going. He was making movies. He was kind of going there, and it's kind of like, now it's like he almost needs to rely on a Friday movie. You know, that's what he keeps saying. Oh, we need a Friday movie. It's like, it doesn't make you look good when you keep asking for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like for me, I don't think he's that funny. I think
you don't think Mike Epps is that funny?
No, I
His
think
stand-ups?
a lot of his jokes, especially when it comes to like in movies,
Yeah.
same thing every time. And some people say about Kev, which is cool.
Wait a minute now.
Hey, I like Smokey. I like Chris Tucker better.
Okay,
in
wait
the
a
Friday
minute.
movies.
Wait a
than-
minute.
I like
Wait a
Chris
minute.
Tucker more than Mike
Okay,
Epps,
wait a
yeah.
minute. Wait a minute. Shit,
Not to say I don't like
shit is getting
Mike
out of
Epps.
control right
I
now.
take time.
I need to wait a minute. We need to bring it back down to earth.
Okay.
All right. You can't tell me Mike Epps wasn't funny in next Friday and Friday after next.
No, I didn't say he wasn't funny. I said I liked Chris Tucker character.
Mike Epps and All About the Benjamins.
Oh, it was funny too.
Are you fucking kidding
It
me?
is funny,
hilarious.
but
I'm gonna salute you back here. You'll never find.
So you ain't got a forehead, you got a
hairline
five-head.
like mine.
no, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's never funny. I'm just saying, you know, he has to
You feel like he got
both
washed.
ways. Yeah, I feel like he did get washed, but
There's
this
nothing too
goes
much.
both ways.
Like Michael Blackson.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, he kind of like pushed himself in that little.
Exactly.
In a bubble.
You kind
In
of
a bubble.
pigeonhole yourself, and now you're like,
I was like, okay, you're always the African guy from next Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
damn.
I'm starting to think you don't really have an accent, bro.
Hell yeah.
He probably don't, man.
Because I heard him say something one time in an interview. I'm like, whoa.
He was like, these
I
peasants.
was like, you kind of slipped up, but that sounded regular.
Belvedere.
Hell yeah. It sounds like Jeffrey.
I feel like all these motherfuckers, Gucci Man, this motherfucker. I feel like Future. They all talk with the
a normal preference, like
Belvedere. Bring me some X, please.
like Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Basically like Lil Jon. They just they hit you with that.
Because they're all smart. They all getting money, bro.
Oh yeah.
You remember when Future was like sensation? You remember that?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's all you need right there. Yeah, man. Have y'all seen Kevin Hart recently? Like stand up?
I mean,
he's on tour right now. He's working a tour right now.
He's gonna be here in end of October, early November.
And when you say here,
Texas.
Bell County Expo Center.
Whoa, no.
Why the fuck again? Why can't we get this nigga to come to Bell County?
He too big time for that.
No, he's not.
The venue's too small.
That's elite. How many people live in that?
But guess what?
Venue, bro?
You could say that he sold it out.
Exactly.
And look, let me tell you something. Once I
sold out.
perform my comedy set where the Philadelphia Eagles play football, I ain't going to no damn Bell County Expo Center.
Bro, but here's the thing though. You might have to go to Bell County Expo Center if that's the biggest amount of people that's going to come to see you anyways.
Yeah.
You talking about in the middle of Texas? You think he's going to sell that out? Do you know they have rodeos in that motherfucker?
Look,
Yeah,
he's
true.
going to.
They don't have no rodeos in the
Dallas,
Philadelphia Eagles
Austin,
Stadium,
Houston,
bro.
Come on now.
They don't be having country tours and shit.
Don't do this.
This is Texas.
Katt
man.
Williams can go to the Bell County Expo Center. Kev going to Dallas, Austin, Houston. Might take Truth Be Told on the road.
Right.
we getting Kev on the show.
Well,
Fuck. So
shout out to Kevin.
with all that drama and shit, Kevin was roasting.
He wasn't roasting, bro. He was basically saying, "Listen, stop hating on me. Stop hating on her.
Yeah.
Look at yourself. You fucked off everything. This is nobody's fault but yours. Get out of these. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got your feelings.
right. Because you know, like sometimes when people begin to these little moles, they be like this, okay, you know, there's a lot of the conspiracy shit, right? Where these motherfuckers be like, oh, well, this is Hollywood doing
blackballing me.
right? And it's just like, not really, my G. I watched this movie recently on HBO,
For real.
the movie with Owen Wilson and the guy with the glasses from Hangover. And it was a movie about where they're trying to find
You're talking about stepdad? Or
Father figures.
Father figure. There you go.
right. And Katt Williams is in the movie.
Yeah, he was.
You seen the movie?
Yeah, I seen it.
I didn't think it was that funny.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't
It
think.
seemed like he was forcing it.
Well, I didn't think I didn't think the movie was that funny. There was a couple of little funny parts.
Yeah.
In there. I didn't think the movie was funny as a whole. Katt Williams. This was a very first of all, this is a very white ass movie.
Yeah. All
All right, it's a white ass movie, and they put Katt Williams in this, which I was just like, that's a pretty interesting choice. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he really, to me, he wasn't that funny. Maybe he was maybe he's funny to a certain demographic people, but to me, he wasn't that funny. I don't feel like
Ving Rhames was funnier in that movie than
Ving Rhames was funnier in that movie
than fucking Katt Williams. Straight up,
that's the truth.
I think Ving Rhames could have a stand up now, based off of that movie more than Katt Williams.
He had like 3 lines that was funnier than all of Katt
shut up.
Williams' lines.
There you go.
So shout out to Ving Rhames.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
not Katt Williams.
Not Katt Williams. Well, yeah. What else we got? We kind of went on the rant
There you
on
go.
a little bit.
Sorry, Mike. Didn't want that going on you like that. Just got a little excited.
Right.
Oh man, let's talk some music business, man. It looks like Pandora is being purchased by SiriusXM for a whole lot of money. Looks like I believe it's $3.5 billion. What does this mean for the music industry, UU?
Wait a minute. SiriusXM is still SiriusXMing right now, and Pandora is still Pandoring.
Yeah, that's happening.
This kind of slightly.
Who uses that?
This kind of slightly feels like when Kmart and Sears linked up.
Woo!
No, I'm just fucking
Who saw
around.
that coming?
I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around.
Ouch.
Yikes!
It's like, yo, is that enough to save y'all? But satellite.
Our powers combined.
I was watching looking at the numbers. Satellite radio has 36 million subscribers, which is more than I thought. Then I was thinking, because at first I was like, where the fuck did they get $3.5 billion from?
Rental cars. That's where they get all of that shit. It's all rental cars because they come with it. That's where people get it.
They do get it for 6 months. Yeah, free in rental cars.
Boom.
And they're willing to cut deals.
Yeah.
I honestly think that plays a role. You have some companies that's like, hey, it's $10.99. Yo, I don't want to pay that. Like, all right, well, it ain't happening.
Right.
You call them, but hey, look, man, it just turned off. I really enjoy it. How much is it? Oh, $50. I'm not feeling $50. Okay, 10. All right, deal.
Yeah.
Look, that adds up.
They haggle.
That adds up.
So it's like 3.5 billion. Where y'all getting this money? But then I was seeing that Pandora has 70 million users. Okay, which in total that's 100 million people. That's already Spotify numbers when you look at it like that.
My girl has Pandora. She uses it.
So wait a minute. What is up with women and fucking Pandora, bro?
We've noticed a trend here.
Because I was like, oh, remember when we had iTunes when we had that free trial.
Right. Apple Music, right?
Or Apple Music, that's what I meant. Apple Music, nice. Apple Music. I was thinking, okay, my girl has an iPhone. She probably has. That's what she uses.
You did tell me she had Apple Music.
You could send her music and all this stuff because I thought
you
did.
You did.
I thought she did.
I thought she had.
So then when I told her, I was like, hey, so I was like, I'm gonna send you some music. Like I'm gonna send you a mixtape. You know, mix some good music. You know, like basically like back in the day when you recorded.
All right, you made your own playlist.
Yeah, I was gonna do that for her, and then I find out I'm like, hey, how do I send this to you? I use Pandora. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Bro,
I thought you used this.
I don't understand the appeal of Pandora.
I don't understand the appeal of Pandora either. The only thing I can think of is that there's people out here, unbelievably, there's people out here that don't want control over what they want. They don't want to
look for what they listen to. They just want they want it to be fed the folder of what they typed in. You know what I'm saying? Music that falls under Jay-Z, and then you're gonna get East Coast music.
I don't get it
sprinkled in. And
I understand
I'm mind blown.
Pre-streaming service in 2018. I don't get it. Because
in 2018, I don't understand.
Even the streaming services give you curated playlists.
Exactly, they do it
similar
too.
to this artist and all that.
Right, you get like so much more
more
with that than Pandora. Because Pandora was kind of cool. Like Pandora to me would be cool if like I own maybe a little boutique, little clothing boutique.
You just have
I wanted some jams to play.
Yeah.
And I just had that on. You know what I'm saying?
But you could still do that with your title.
But you can't. That's what I'm saying. They have a radio in there. They have an Apple Music too.
I don't understand.
We can make a radio based off the artist.
I don't get it.
You pay for Pandora.
You can use it free that has ads, or you can pay like $3 or $4 a month and
extra perks.
That
the
is
ads.
trash.
Remove that. See, that's what the thing is.
Trash.
I think most people maybe use it with ads.
Yeah, but
So you think it's for free? But
limits
Spotify is free, isn't it? Right?
Skip, yeah.
Spotify is a way better choice than Pandora.
No,
by far.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah,
and I don't even like Spotify.
I don't like either. I got Pandora once for one of my phones one time, and
I used to use Pandora. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I use it. That's what I'm saying. I used it at a time, but then times changed. You know what I'm saying? The future came.
That's what I'm trying to figure out why. Satellite radio is buying Pandora and what they plan on doing.
It's interesting. I don't know.
Because satellite radio kind of trips me out too. Because I'm like, all right, well, you got to make all your money from subscribers. They have to pay each month because they're not running no ads.
I think this is just to increase your stake in the music market. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. That's all I can think of.
So listen, what is it? Who does it help? Does it give Pandora users access to satellite, or does it give satellite users access to Pandora?
Yeah.
Do they even
if
fucking want
it?
If
you pay for satellite radio, why the hell are you using Pandora?
That's what I'm saying.
You know how mad I used to get back in the Pandora days when you're like, oh, let me listen to Kendrick Lamar radio. And then all of a sudden,
then
some bullshit come on. You're like, what the fuck is
this? Let me be real. Pandora was really good at one point for discovery. There's a lot of people that got discovered just by being on Pandora. Like new artists. I forget what the name of that one group is, but they're kind of like a pop group, but they do like hip hop. I can't think of the name.
So they sounded like something, and like they fell into the category.
They popped off because of Pandora. That's the only reason they popped off. I can't remember the name of this group.
It just happened to come onto the playlist because Kendrick Lamar radio.
Right. And all of a sudden this song just pops in and they go 20 songs is off the chain.
5 to 10 songs in, that pops on.
Right.
It's like
at one point you had the ability to add like a variation into the radio station. Like you can just be like, Kendrick Lamar radio, but don't you just sprinkle in a little bit of Snoop Dogg.
Let's see what that's a fair jump though.
Kendrick Lamar.
But what used to be so frustrating is I'm on Kendrick Lamar radio. You give me 5 songs in a row I want to hear. Then you do something. I'm like, no, I want to hear that next. No, I don't want to hear that next. What are you doing? Next? No, you can't skip no more.
Yep, you hit your skip limit.
Bro, so my phone was jailbroken, so I had unlimited skips.
Hey, well, shout out to you.
Shout out to the jailbroken.
Shout out to the jailbroken.
We was out here, all right?
Yeah.
So why don't you still have it? You're living on a high life right there. You're skipping at will,
I was doing it, but I got title now and shit.
I know.
But you know what though, man? I don't think it's gonna help them. I really do kind of feel like it's a Sears Kmart thing.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what their next move is. They still got Howard Stern over there at Satellite. which is a big, huge.
That's a big
thing to have. You know what I'm saying? You have Shade 4-5.
That's going to keep you alive.
There's a lot of shit that's going to keep you alive, man. Jimmy Fox has got his own station. I mean, I just don't know what the hell Pandora's purpose is going to be.
That's to keep them alive, I think. That's them reaching, like, we need to survive somehow. Please help us, satellite.
Because you see this every now and then, where you're like, I wonder why they did that. Like, some years back when Nike bought Converse. I was like, I don't understand why, but okay.
Yeah, I don't really understand why. I'm literally looking at, and I literally before
still Converse.
Today, I see Michael Kors is about to buy Versace.
See? Wow.
And first of all, I said, wait a minute, Michael Kors got more money than Versace? When? Am I out the loop? I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm not into fashion and shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Michael Kors buying Versace, I thought Versace was...
It is high end.
Top dog, you know what I'm saying?
That's high end up there, but I don't know, you see these companies just buy it.
Right, well, you know.
Like, look at, you see
I think sometimes people too
like,
just sell them to get out of this shit. They know it's about to go to shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Like, yo, let's just get a check and cash the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if you think about it, if you're the bigger company, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You're like, we might gain something. I'm stealing your company from you for pennies on the dollar. Maybe not stealing.
You're out of business. Once I'm out, when I'm done with you, you're out of business. You're no longer in competition.
Like, if you're Pandora, you see the writing on the wall, and SiriusXM goes, "Hey man, we'll give you this much money." You're like, "All right, cool."
Yeah. You're like, "We're done." All right.
Yeah. Give me my couple mil. I'm gonna go download Tidal. Right.
Oh shit!
Go download Tidal.
I'm glad you said that. You didn't say
that was for you. That was for you.
I'm glad you said that. That was for you. Because you know what? I tried to get on Apple Radio one time, and I tried literally when I had my music still on there. I play Big UU Radio. They played 5 fucking Drake songs back to back.
Outstanding.
5 Drake songs.
Hey, Tim Cook.
Same category.
Tim Cook is the man.
They basically said y'all are in the same category.
Bro, what else we got on this fucking list, bro?
You telling me you trying to get that Drake feature?
Nah, fuck that.
I can set it up.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I set it up.
At that time period, I think it was like Apple Music first was kind of popping up. Apple Radio.
Bro, I know you was high.
In the Apple Music, they played 5 or 6 Drake songs.
Was it when they first signed him?
This is like right around the time he first got signed.
Let me find out your OVO UU.
They were playing like the old Drake too. They were playing out. I got money to blow.
Outstanding.
They're playing that shit. I was like, bro, if you don't get this bullshit,
that fire.
Anyways, what else we got? What else we got on the list of topics, man?
Spotify. You saw what they're doing? Y'all see this? No. So Spotify is teaming up with Ancestry.com, and they are going to create playlists based on your user's DNA.
What? How do you get my DNA, nigga?
Ancestry.com.
Your culture, heritage type shit.
They're not without your consent.
Okay, because I'm about to say, nigga.
Not without your consent.
I don't agree. You know how you get that?
I strongly believe I'm not leaving your evidence around.
Hey, you know you that I don't. You're filling out those little terms.
Yes,
I do not condone.
I
this.
do not opt in.
I do not consent.
Do not consent.
Yeah.
My DNA
I was reading it earlier
with me.
Yeah.
I was reading earlier.
I'm not giving you my DNA.
Ancestry's at-home DNA test can link their account to Spotify and be met with a playlist that layers Spotify's own notions of your taste on top of music that is popular or culturally significant from your ancestral homelands.
So you put your blood on a little.
Well, how much is those? Do you know how much those home kits are?
I don't know. I had homeboy did that shit.
A couple $100.
I had homeboy. Eric Chavez did that shit.
Did he say? How do you say that?
I can't remember.
My brother
how
did
much
one.
it cost, but he said that he got the results, and now he knows what he is. You know.
What did he tell you? What he was?
He did tell me like little percentages, the bigger percentages, all that stuff. I think he had African American.
They have a couple.
Most
of them
people do.
there.
You know, everybody like a lot of people are like, no, like yeah, if you
all come from Africa.
Yeah, if you reach far back enough, we're all from that area.
Man, I forget the name of it, but like you have Ancestry, you have 23andMe, you have, but there's one specifically. They did it on the Breakfast Club. Like if you want to know your African breakdown, you can take that one.
Even further.
Yeah, even further. Like you want to know like what tribe
and
your
all
people
that.
are from.
Area, tribe, region.
No tribe, nigga.
You want to know what tribe you're part of?
No, I'm from the tribe of the trillions, nigga.
Straight up. The trill ones.
Right.
Well, what's that? A couple $100, man.
Just for the kit?
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna get that.
I know what I am. That's all that matters.
You think you know till you go in there. I watched some shit where the girl did the shit, and then she was in the classroom where they were all doing it, and then she found out that one of her relatives was in the classroom.
Ain't that some shit?
I go super first, second, fourth, 15th cousin or some shit.
And I seen that one. Like they had one of the commercials where the dude thought he was Irish the whole time, and then he found out he was German, or he was German. Yeah, found out he was Irish, one of those. But yeah, and then this is like
you knew you was German.
You're a grown ass man now. And you just found out he was like, yeah, I had to switch my outfit.
That'll be so fucked up if I found out that my dad is not Jamaican, bro. And I'm not.
That's
Jamaican.
Gonna ruin everything.
That's gonna ruin that.
Find out you're Haitian or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, bro, I don't even think about this.
I'm from the Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands or something. Yeah.
Barbados. Shouts out to RiRi.
Shout out to Barbados.
What else we got on the list?
Outstanding, man. Outstanding. Hey, before we get into some shit here, y'all want a 15-second review of Black Todd?
Yeah, 15 seconds?
15 seconds. We're going to make it quick.
All right, let's hear 15 seconds.
All right, Young Thug dropped an EP called On The Run.
You knew we were running far away from it, right?
6 tracks. It's better than the album we reviewed. I recommend checking it out. He got a feature with Black and Jaden Smith. That's all I got. That's 15-second reviews of Black Todd.
So, it's short and better.
There you go. Yes, it is.
Listen, Shreve is
I'm not going to listen to it.
He's not Young Thug. He's not acquired the Young Thug taste.
No. Not even the one with Jaden Smith.
That voice is not an instrument.
I gotta hear that.
That voice is not an instrument. Yeah, I'll check it
out.
out.
Was a big, you reviewed Jaden Smith. It was a good album.
That's right. I checked that song out, and I'll check out the song with Black just to hear that, just because of them two. But I'm not checking for the rest. I don't care.
All right, yeah, he's against Young Thug.
I'm not against. I'm just against.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm against garbage.
It's on. It's total track list.
I'm against littering the hip hop.
20 minutes from top to bottom. So
20 minutes.
20 minutes top to bottom.
All right.
So
that's a shit on the toilet.
That music. That music needs.
That's a quick number 2.
You said that the music?
No.
Yeah, exactly. You finally agree.
Time frame.
Right. Okay. And there was a lot of people that were excited about it because they really liked that Thug interlude on Black's album, so they were happy to see them working together again. But
yeah, that's true.
A couple people get out of pocket. They're like, "Oh, Thug and Black are the new Kobe and Shaq." I'm like, slow down.
They're gonna come out with a mixtape.
Slow down.
They're gonna come out with a new mixtape. Watch.
They're
gonna do collaborative. Watch. It's coming.
But all right, man. Let's get into some more shit. Your boy MGK was on the Breakfast Club and didn't shy away from much.
No, he didn't.
What'd you take away from that, man?
He was jittery.
I don't really feel like he was jittery.
And he was drinking. He was looking for people to back him up and help him. It's on Revolt, owned by Diddy. He's Diddy. They're gonna definitely be biased and on board with him.
That's a false narrative.
Shit.
Revolt does not own Breakfast Club. They don't own Breakfast Club.
They don't own them.
Breakfast Club owns Breakfast Club. Okay, there's a lot of people that's out here spreading.
I think it's iHeartMedia.
iHeartMedia. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
How syndication works is one person broadcasts the shit, and then they send it to other places, such as we hear the Breakfast Club on 92.3 KIZ, right? But it's not owned by. That's all iHeart shit, right?
Yeah.
So what they did with Diddy was a partnership, so they can basically syndicate and broadcast on TV, which is what they didn't have. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Diddy has no say in what happens with the Breakfast Club. You see what I'm saying? And he's not.
It's listen, biased.
It's not a bias because Charlamagne, when Diddy came on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne
he called him out too.
He didn't hold back from nothing.
He didn't hold back. He did.
There's no bias.
Well, that's Charlamagne though. I'm talking about as a whole. The whole thing felt more biased. I'm not just talking about Charlamagne because I know Charlamagne's going to say what he say. That's him. He's on his own.
Right.
On that issue. Like he'll say whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't hold back. But then everybody else, it just felt like they're all on him. Because then like every comment he would make, he'd look for recognition of like he wanted approval from them. He'd be like, yeah. And he was twitching constantly, like always doing that.
He does say he does drugs.
That ain't gonna make you do that. No. That's gonna make you clench your jaw more, and it's gonna make you do other
Depends
things.
on the drug.
The whole looking around thing. Like, maybe he was on cocaine. Yeah, possibly.
Depends on the drug.
Possibly he was on cocaine. But at the same time, he looked like he was, like, asking for, like, I need backup. Like, agree with me, please. Agree. Ain't that right? That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
That's how I felt when I was watching it. Like,
Yeah,
I saw that and I kind of...
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that either. I felt like he went on there. He doubled down on stuff he'd been saying. I definitely could feel a little... He was still kind of hot about the subject once he got started talking on it. I mean, we saw he was drinking and everything, so I'm sure that contributed to some of his behavior. And as we saw at the end, he acknowledged his drug use. But
It's fear drinking.
I definitely didn't. I definitely don't think there's any bias, and I know there's we have to be careful with that narrative of a partnership versus like an ownership stake. I guess I'll say.
Right.
So
yeah, they were. I mean, they're saying that, and then but that's I guarantee you, Diddy ain't going in there and saying side with me. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, Charlamagne ain't saying yes, we're going to side with you. Charlamagne has never been that person. He's never been that person to just side with this person because he has some allegiance to him. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
yeah, it's cool. Yeah. For me, what I got from it was, all right, I kind of feel like Eminem is lying about this whole whether or not they called Interscope. Yeah, or Interscope called Diddy and all of them had a conference call. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, based off of that, I was like, you know what, man? I'm trying to figure out why MGK would say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like anything that MGK said, I don't feel like he lied about anything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just don't. I don't, there isn't anything that made me go, all right, this nigga's lying out of his fucking teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Like,
I don't know. I can't say I fully agree.
What did you feel like he was lying about?
Things that we don't have facts on, like visual, like things that, as in the whole thing, that you feel like he's telling the truth, but do you know he's telling the truth? Well, here's the thing. That's the thing. He called out names. He called out Hart, which we know is a bad boy. He's been a bad boy executive for a long ass time since making the band. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember Hart. I remember him. Right? He started naming all these names, and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And why wouldn't? And he says that he felt like he was getting blackballed by Interscope. You know what I'm saying? He said that when I went in there, of course, you got people that are Eminem that are going to side with him no matter what, and there's going to be people that side with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He says, but when the people that are supposed to be working his music, promoting his music, aren't doing it because of the fact that they side with him, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like Eminem has that control to do that shit. Oh, he does. Because if you don't do it, he can get your ass fired. Mm-hmm. And Eminem said on his album, we heard your freestyle on Shade 45. He said it in a rhyme, right? We heard you. I don't know if he was talking about MGK. He could have been talking about another whack rapper that was on there. He said that shit was so trash, we'll never air that shit again. He said that shit in a rhyme. Y'all hear that on the album? I don't remember him. Probably did. Yeah.
He said it in a rhyme. Like, we heard your freestyle on Shade 45. We'll never air that shit again. That shit was so trash, we'll never air it again. Right? So I didn't know. I don't know if he's talking about MGK, but he's talking about somebody. Yeah. So we got Eminem saying that he'll put your ass off of Shade 45. So why would he not do that for MGK? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sure he did.
Is that okay though? You know what I'm saying?
You're beefing with the wrong guy. Like, if he has that control over that, you're fucking with your own career.
Here's the problem, though. So he gets on the Sway interview, and then he says, "No, I didn't call anybody, right?" But then he says, "If that was somebody else that was doing it, like that had nothing to do with me." No, cool. So then, do you feel like he should be played on the station? You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel like that was something that your people decided, say like it was Paul Rosenberg, it was like, no, fuck that, right? Like, fuck that. You're not going to disrespect Eminem. We're not playing your shit no more, right? Let's just say I'm not saying it was. Let's just say it was Paul Rosenberg, right? Okay, so you push the blame off onto them. All right, but how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like he should be played on your station? Because then that does become issues. Like, why you? Because to me, it's like Eminem of all people, who said the wildest shit about everybody, blackballing somebody for saying one small thing.
He's never thought about anyone's child. That's like off limits. That's off limits, man. Like, you don't go after, you don't say
This
nothing
man-
about
wait a
someone's
minute.
child.
Have you heard Encore?
He's talking directly about people's faces, like to them, about them.
Have you heard Encore?
What do you sound
Eminem Encore?
I have, but
Bro, this man is disrespecting the fuck out of Christopher Reeve
oh yeah,
in the
yeah.
wheelchair.
Yeah, I know.
Not like
Yes, I
like
remember that. Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
yeah,
on, bro.
but that's dark humor. That's not like shitting. That's not talking about someone's kid. Like, yeah, Christopher Reeve is someone's kid. Yeah,
in a wheelchair.
but he done that. He's talked about gay people with handicaps.
Right.
A freestyle back in the day, he started off with met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg.
Okay,
And
so
he goes,
so you're basically saying I can nothing is off limits.
But kids, yeah, you
know
don't
what I'm
fucking
saying?
talk about someone's child. They brought them into this world. Like, all that other shit is just talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking. That's like sticks and stones hurt my bone, or may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's just talk. But now, you're talking about the person you brought into this world has your DNA in them because, you know, you created them. Like,
But you're not
man, that's
okay.
off
But
limits.
all
You
he
don't
did,
go after
but he
someone's kid.
didn't say nothing bad. He just said she was hot. Now think about
Just
everybody.
saw
Think about
a photo
everybody else that
of
said she
Eminem's
was hot.
daughter. She's hot as fuck.
Right.
You know, as a dad, I'm not gonna be like, that's a compliment. Nah, man, we had this conversation on one of the other episodes.
Right.
Fuck that shit. That's like you're my coworker.
Listen,
you're over here
if I'm a
talking, like,
celebrity,
hitting on,
if I'm a celebrity and my daughter is out there and there's other people saying my daughter is hot as fuck,
yeah, the world is gonna say that. That's something you can't stop. But this is
whether it's other
is in the
celebrities, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, bro.
Someone that you
Like
might
I'm
come
pretty
across.
sure there's been
Like,
other
man.
celebrities that came out and said that his daughter was hot as
Yeah,
fuck.
but they kept it to themselves. Or they had it in this conversation. They didn't print that shit out. They didn't type it in and say, "Hey, Twitter, keep this forever," or wherever he did it. You know,
That's
different.
up for debate. That's up for debate.
Well,
I have to look into that because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure other people have said, "Yo, she's hot as fuck." You know what I'm saying? Not to say that. I just
mentioned, you know, the age difference when he said it too. She was underage when he said it.
that's true.
That's why Eminem took it to heart.
But at the same time, though, if you don't know,
your underage daughter, shit, fuck that.
I mean, if you don't know this, if she puts it out there and nobody knows, right? Like how many times have you seen a chick? She looks well over the age, but she's not, or she looks like she's a certain age, but she's younger. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you? That's like, how are you supposed to just know that her actual age?
That's Eminem's daughter. You can research that shit and find out that easily. That's Eminem's daughter. That's a celebrity daughter. You can find out ages. Before you open your mouth, you better know their age. You know.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't feel like I don't feel like blackballing this motherfucker. Not saying you can't.
He's dead to Eminem. He'd be dead to me too if he fucking said something about my daughter.
All right,
and
man.
she was underage. He'd be dead to me.
I just feel like we don't know who, but somebody is lying.
Yeah.
And I know what it's starting to look like. And I will say this about this interview. This was much more of a real interview than that sit down with Sway.
Well,
yeah, it was way.
But I also heard it was scripted as well. I heard MGK even said that it was scripted himself.
Said what was scripted?
His interview with Breakfast Club, like they had like it all organized and scripted.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I haven't heard nothing about that.
Oh, I've seen that.
I definitely.
But I can tell you right now that Eminem shit, they fucking edit. I can see the edits that they made.
Oh yeah, I definitely see those
edits
too.
aside, just the way that those questions were, I was like, this is wild.
Oh, you know it was scripted though because
Yeah,
but Sway and Eminem.
Like, why doesn't Eminem go? Why doesn't Eminem go to the Breakfast Club and go and like answer the real questions? You know what I'm saying?
I think he definitely should. I don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
But I think he should.
I don't think he will.
Because they'll put his ass through the ringer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Through his first track, they'll put his ass.
They'll put his ass through the ringer, bro. He might literally probably have a Birdman moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious,
He would be
bro.
like, what's his name when he snapped on their Fredro?
Right, bro. They said
I think Eminem
Charlamagne
would just walk out. I think Eminem was like, we're done here, and just leave.
Charlamagne said that when they came and asked, these people told him, "Hey, you can't call him Mr. Kardashian. We've been hearing you say that shit. We can't call you. You can't call him Kanye Kardashian. All right?
First thing out his mouth.
The first thing that they say when they say in the Breakfast Club, he says Kanye Kardashian. First fucking thing out his mouth, bro. And you can see Kanye's face too when he heard that shit. He just kind of smirked. He was just like,
You motherfucker.
I told these motherfuckers not to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect that shit, because I know that anytime they go through there, they ask them all. They ask everybody all of the hard questions. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why the Breakfast Club is so popular. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to do it. They twist it. You know what I'm saying? They ask you, this person makes you feel comfortable. This person asks you this about your love life, and this motherfucker hits you with a fucking jab question. You know what I'm saying? You be like, fuck, I can't answer this shit.
You're in a good place, and then they bring you down to the hard.
They know what to do, and then bring you back up. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what to do to get your emotions riled up. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like that's where Eminem should go. Eminem should go on the place. Sway's too easy. Even when I watch, like, cause Sway, Sway in the Morning, whatever. Even when I watch like other interviews up there,
it's too laid back and chill.
Yeah, or like he does the 5 Fingers of Death shit, right? And they'll have people up there that be freestyle, and they be fucking trash. All right, and he be like, all right, cool. He don't say shit. I've seen Charlemagne
shit on you.
They call it. They said Charlemagne farts on those bars,
bro.
That's the name.
Bro, you remember when Lakeith Stanfield came on there and was trying to rap, and he was just like, nah.
He's like, you like that? He's like, nah,
that ain't it. That ain't it.
He did.
You gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's like one of the only people that will like fucking just say there's true opinion about some shit. It won't change that shit for who's ever in the room. You know what I'm saying? I would really like to see Eminem go on the Breakfast Club. I don't think it's going to happen, though.
I don't know. There's two that I would really, really, really like to see. Him and Cardi. Who I think Cardi will be back up there. But
Cardi on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah. I would really like to see both of those interviews right now.
After the whole Nicki Minaj shit? Because you know she got a new song out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of throwing shots.
No,
yeah, she throwing shots.
It's actually kind of hot. I know she'll go up there because they big her up a lot on that show. But, but yeah,
they actually said they said the same shit. Y'all on Cardi got y'all on the label got y'all on payroll.
Yep,
they say that shit about everybody that goes through it. Dog, all these people got them on payroll.
And it's funny
they can't like nobody.
And it's true, and it's funny because he talks about how he said he can't talk about Drake no more because for the longest time he would be clowning Drake about something, but he has been consistent in saying, I don't like when he sings, I do like when he raps. He's been very
consistent with that.
He has, and he clowned about one thing. Then remember he got the bottle sent to him, not like he asked for the bottles.
He didn't ask for the bottles. Drake sent the bottles.
Oh, you on the OVO payroll?
And it's like
Drake. He's like, all I did was talk about the beat, and they went on from that. So he said, I just have to hate Drake if y'all gonna listen to me about anything.
You just gotta hate him. You can't never.
But you're right. Charlamagne can't like anybody. Yeah. But man, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
man. So sticking with that, we got a full page ad. That got put out, man. Oh shit! Why don't you tell the people about that one?
Yo, this man is angry, bro. He's angry, man.
He really is.
I think I got like some of the ad. I want to read to you some of these critics. Now, some of these critics were a little harsh on this album, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a decent album, man. I didn't think it was as bad as like what some of these people are saying.
And,
like the Hollywood Reporter.
Eminem has had enough.
Let's see here. He definitely had enough. So for those of y'all don't know, he took out a full page ad. All right, not for your consideration. Eminem Kamikaze. So he basically posed all of what critics were saying about his album. Quote, the work of an aging artist trying and failing to remain relevant. That was a Hollywood Reporter. Yet another empty, intermittently tone-deaf onslaught. That was Pitchfork 5 out of 10. Pitchfork looks like they would write some shit like that.
Yeah.
Pitchfork looks like they would give him a 5 out of 10. Fuck Pitchfork. A boot camp of naughty, joyless, lumbering ragers, less grueling than revival. 2.5 stars, Rolling Stone. Blaming everyone except himself, Billboard. The good news is that it's easily the best Eminem album in more than a decade. The bad news is that it still sucks. Stereo Gum.
Good lord.
A stale misfire from Noisy, and
it's number 1. What
happens if Kamikaze doesn't outsell Revival? Who will be to blame then? That's Vulture. And he posted.
Will that happen?
Number 1 in 103 countries and 434,000 equivalent album units in the first week. Thanks for the support, assholes. Yeah.
Here's what I want to ask y'all about this. Yeah. Because with what we saw on the album and then now this, when did he start caring so much about stuff like this?
I don't know.
When did that happen?
I think he just found out about the internet.
That's what it seems like.
He just found the internet like 2 years ago. And he's like, yo, what the fuck? People are commenting shit about me.
That's what it definitely seems like. But I bet you he always felt like this. Always knew about it. He just kind of he didn't let it built up. It was getting to him. And then just like now you hit that age where it's like, where he's getting like some people get to their fucking midlife crisis, you know what I'm saying? So now he's just not necessarily, but this ain't necessarily a midlife crisis, but he's at that point where he's liable to snap because he's had it up to here with the same shit that keeps happening that he's dealt with. Especially he's under a microscope all his fucking life since he came out, like into the industry. He's been under a microscope the whole fucking time.
When you say I'm getting back to Slim Shady, I'm thinking about Slim Shady's
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, and then the part 2 on the same album called I Still Don't Give a Fuck. Yeah. Okay, if you listen to the Slim Shady album, there's a song on there about number 14, number 15 called I Don't Give a Fuck, and then there's a song at the end, number 20 called I Still Don't Give a Fuck. Alright? He has 2 songs about not giving a fuck on the same album. Alright? So it's kind of crazy. It's just like, damn, bro, like...
It's like he said, it's like a different sense of not giving a fuck, because now he's just not giving a fuck of how you feel when he replies. It's like a different I don't give a fuck. With age, it's changed.
I think you're right. I think he's having a midlife crisis.
I don't think he's having a midlife crisis.
No, I don't think he's having a midlife crisis, but he's having
I think he's
it's of that age.
That could be midlife crisis age. I mean, I'm saying it could be that.
It's that time frame, but or maybe
I literally think he's just getting updated. Like I think he's on.
So his clone is still downloading the update.
I think he's on. I think he gets on YouTube like every normal person, and he sees like
now he sees it.
He sees fucking Anthony Fantano from the Needle Drop.
Oh shit!
And he's like, "Yo, this is whack. This is a light dude." He's like, "What the fuck?" And he listens to the comments, and everybody's like, "Yeah, this shit sucks."
He heard us. He heard us on ours too.
What the hell?
There must be someone new on his team.
Who's keeping him up to date?
I think the rest of the team always kept that away from him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. They kept him sheltered.
Someone young on the team. He probably walked in and be like, "Oh yeah, you had," and I'm making this up. Like, "Oh yeah, you had like 100,000 dislikes." He's like, "Wait, what?"
He's like, "Who the fuck would dislike my shit?"
Too much,
right?
Well, do you want to know?
He's like, they're saying this on YouTube.
Well, do you want to know the likes, sir? I don't give a fuck about the likes. These dislikes are the problem right now.
Well, tell him to take the video down.
Right? He said, "What's that thumbs down? What's that thumbs down mean?"
That's funny, though.
Bro, the intern told him that MGK had 8 million views. He was like, "What?"
Hey, and then it was like, and don't let me start with the comments. Let me scroll up here for you real quick,
bro.
This is where they eat you alive.
Somebody let him get a hold of his Twitter feed, and they were talking about his hat and his beard, and he lost it.
He fucking can't stand that shit. He's like, nobody's ever talked shit about me before.
It's true.
Goddamn. It's like, yo, bro, like everybody. This is the problem, though. Everybody
has been talking shit. Just didn't
get a hold of it. And so I think that like okay, for example, Jay-Z knows people talk shit about him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell that because like he responds to it in his raps. Same with like Nas or like someone like they respond to it in their raps. They hear the things that people say. Like when everybody says Jay-Z's ugly, right? And then he says, "Ain't no such thing as ugly being there. I'm cute," right? Like he responds back to the shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's never like mad about the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's never like super angry about it. I don't know any other rapper that's that angry right now.
And it's so surprising because of how he's acted his whole career. It's like, what? Who knew?
Who knew that he had emotions?
Yes.
That he had feelings?
Basically, who knew?
Who knew that he was human? Basically.
And I feel like when you spend so much time talking so crazy to and about people, then it's like, one, people just think, well, one, you don't have emotions, and two, they're like, well, no, you say all this, so surely you don't mind if somebody says something about you.
Well, he's always showed emotions. I mean, that's where his rap beefs came. I mean, the Ja Rule, this and that, people talking shit. He's shown that he's down for that. He started off his career as a battle rapper. Like before he came out, he was battle rapping on the scene. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, trying to get a name for himself, and got a name for himself. And that's where Dre discovered him. And And so, I believe that's where he discovered him. I believe. But he
pretty much.
I believe that's how it worked out. It's been so long. I forgot the story. But I just know the gist. He started off his career doing all that shit. So he has tough skin. But, you know, I guess with this age, his skin just thinned.
It's weird.
His skin is thinned a little bit.
I think you're right. This not coming across as like, oh, someone who enjoys the fight. It's like, no, he's kind of upset.
It's like it's not the young Eminem who is used to being the only the bully and that's it. Like and like I can talk the shit and you're gonna fucking anything you can say ain't gonna stand a chance.
Right.
And he still can talk the shit. Pretty much, it's hard for anyone to still stand a chance. I mean, there's only a handful of people like Royce. You know, I think Tech 9 could hang with him. I think there's just a handful of people that Eminem could probably even himself would say, yeah, they can hang.
What?
But right now, it's like he's definitely showing a little vulnerability. But to me, there's nothing wrong with that because all he's doing is shit talking. Everyone makes it seem. I mean, even y'all are making it seem like it's a bad thing to have that emotion or to let things get to you. He's just basically he's a fucking man that's fucking defending how he feels.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just that it's unexpected.
No,
from
it's not the same Eminem. I mean, it hasn't been the same in a long time. I didn't like Eminem for the longest for a while. There's a few albums that are like to me were just not good, and he fucking like. I'm kind of happy to see where he's at right now, to where he got back to.
Yeah, but it took him like reading a bunch of comments to get there.
I think they kept him away from some of this stuff. That's the only thing
it
that
feels
makes
like
sense.
it does feel like
shelter
it.
from him
And
too.
you're gonna probably archive what I'm about to say.
I feel like what you said is right.
You're about to archive this, but this kind of reminds me, to your point, because again, I can be objective at times. It kind of reminds me of the whole Control scenario with Drake. Well, I'm like, bro, like, it's okay.
Right, I told you that same shit, all right?
It's like, he just said in the line, I got love for you. He's not,
right.
He's really not dissing you this time.
And the only fucking person to get upset about this shit is fucking Drake.
He wasn't the only one. It's just,
he's the only one that got upset. That was like,
you don't have to be as upset.
He turned into a straight bitch, bro. He literally got on the radio station and was like, I mean, I'll never, if she try to ask me for each feature, I'm not gonna give him a feature. I'm not gonna work with him again. It's like, damn, fool, for that?
No, and they work together. But
you know what I'm saying?
That day he listened to I'm Upset all day.
It just, I feel like M's listening to I'm Upset right now. M, why are you listening to I'm Upset? What's going on?
Side note, Eminem, like the super stands and Drake super stands are like one of the few two fan bases that have fans that don't even listen to rap, that come in and defend. It only come in
when shit like this
to
happen.
attack.
Yeah, to attack. That's it. And then once the shit is over, they go back to whatever the fuck they were doing.
The genre.
They swarm you.
They don't even listen to music.
They
don't even listen to their TV person.
You know, the Bayhive will leave you with nothing but a pile of bones too, brother. They come in and swarm your ass.
Listen. I used to think that the Barbs were bad. I believe that the Eminem stands are to me, like what I've seen is that they are like killers, bro. They are killers.
Yeah.
Well, look who they're defending. It's Eminem.
I'm just saying
You're
though.
talking about the guy who had his wife's leg
we're
hanging out of her
afraid
trunk in the first album. You know, shit like that. Talking about how he killed his
apparently
wife.
a lot of people related to that. Okay. Which I wasn't as, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Eminem had like a lot of fans. I knew he was a big artist, but I didn't know they were that fucking, like they're going around making, you know what I'm saying? Like videos with, I didn't know they were on that level. No. I never even seen a Barb do no shit like this. No. You know what I'm saying? Or a fucking I've never seen them do nothing like this. Eminem stands is on a whole nother fucking level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with them.
No.
I was afraid I said a couple things on Twitter like, yo man, him and them stands are fucking toxic, man. You know what I'm saying? But nobody responded to me, thank God. A couple people did respond to me a few times.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Stands?
Yeah, a couple stands just kind of came out of nowhere. One guy was like, you make a good point. You know what I'm saying? But, alright, it's cool. Like, you like Eminem better or whatever. I just want to make sure we keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? We keep the same energy. I just wanted to see a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see, it's like, almost like, do y'all believe he's going to win on his own? You know what I'm saying? Or do y'all feel like you got to do this so you don't see him lose? You know what I'm saying? which is what kind of, I was like, let's let it be a fair fight. Leave them alone, dog. Like, you don't got to go doing all that shit. Just let them box it out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you didn't get that in any of back in the day, any battle, any beef, rappers and everything. You never heard nothing like the fans. That's the thing. Yeah, it's social media, internet, all that shit. Because back in the day, it would actually be the artist rapping, the bars, the songs that you heard were the songs you heard. Anything that MTV News reported or BET, that about their beef, that's all you got. Or if it got to regular news, even if something got bad, But other than that, you didn't have the fans dictating shit, and that is the problem with a lot of beef these days, that the fans have a voice in the beef, and the fans really shouldn't have no place in the beef itself because they're not spitting the bars. Yeah, and if they try, we don't even want to hear them. Shout out to M Stands. I don't want to see y'all come on the comments because I got a feeling they're gonna come. I don't want to hear any stands. Like that's like what I was saying the other day. Like stand, M stand, MGK stand. It's like, but what who knows what the fuck is real anymore? What did the MGK stands do? They're not helping. They're not defending the guy. They are. They just can't fight against 20 Eminem stands at one time. I seen the Breakfast Club interview come out. I'm talking about the interview had been out for maybe 5 minutes, bro. I get on there. It's like 200,000 dislikes, bro. And I was like, okay, first of all, this interview's 30 minutes. So I know you didn't watch the whole fucking interview. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was just immediate. Like they're waiting on this shit. Like, ugh.
I feel like that shows the difference between the two groups. I feel like MGK stands like they're supporting here. Like they'll fight you outside. Like they'll actually fight you. Whereas the M stands are like mobilizing. The Eminem stands. We're going to get 250,000 dislikes within the first 10 minutes.
Bro, that shit is serious, dude.
MGK in the dick when he's on stage.
Hey, we got to talk about that shit. That shit's what?
Bro, he punched him in the dick, bro.
It's like he nutmegged him for real.
I'm saying they're gonna mobilize and like, no, we're gonna destroy him. Yeah. We're gonna edit videos. We're gonna add sounds that weren't there. We're gonna do like that is wild.
That's a whole nother level, man.
That's next level.
They were also spreading this rumor that he had wrote the song like so many years ago or whatever, and it's just like, bro, that's the evidence that they had. I was just like, bro, this doesn't hold up. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I don't understand.
When they picked the video back apart, I was like, this is some next level.
Yeah, but
fandom right
one thing I fucking hate is though that we kind of didn't even touch on is that we're not going to get a reply.
That's okay.
Like, we'll get to that. Fuck shit
we'll get to that when we get to this MGK album review.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. What
that's
we got
all we
next?
got, man.
Is that all we got?
You want to hop in MGK?
No, we're not going to hop. We're not going to hop in MGK ever.
Right. Y'all know what I'm at. God damn it.
It's time for the motherfucking reviews, nigga.
Yeah, let's do this.
Who we got up first? Who should we go first?
I say we keep it rolling.
With MGK?
Yeah.
Who we gonna round out with then?
So you gotta round out with Dolph.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta round out with Dolph.
I know you don't want to round off with Brockhampton.
No.
Your boy Machine Gun Kelly, aka what's his real name? It's funny, I feel like I've heard it. Colson?
Richard Colson.
Richard
Baker.
Colson. Hello, Marshall.
Baker.
Name's Colson.
No, it's Baker, actually.
Baker. Okay, yeah. Richard Colson
Baker.
Right. Machine Gun Kelly.
I'm gonna been R&B. Because Eminem, R&B, that would have been his initials name. Fuck you. Hey, that was a quick thought, and it just went perfect because it's still musically inclined. R&B, hello.
Right. I would just be
should have been what the album was under.
With my review of MGK's new project. What's the name of this? Binge. I kept wanting to call it Rap Devil. I was like, that's not right.
There's an alias out there for the name.
Machine Gun Kelly has never been. It's so funny that I've never been a fan of Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't like Wild Boy. I know it was a hot song. Mm-hmm. I wasn't into it. I thought it was weird that he signed with Bad Boy. I was like, this doesn't fit. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a fan of any of his shit. This is me previous. All right. Rap Devil was the first time that I heard, and I said, "All right," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see what MGK's holding. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my initial thoughts going into it. Like, I don't like him. Will I like him this time?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Will this be the first time that I like him? That's just kind of my whole
the way you went into it.
Yeah, my whole thing going into it.
The process.
Yeah. What about y'all? Were y'all fans of MGK beforehand? No?
That's not fair to say. Like I said, I know a couple songs by him, but that's about it.
No, you either? No?
Not really.
I do have some thoughts on
this. It's so crazy, though. Bro. Like, who the fuck? Like, it's... This man, I heard him on the Breakfast Club talking about he sold like 7-8 million singles and shit, and I'm just like, to whom? You know what I'm saying? But he's got fans out there.
Very cocky on the episode.
I mean, yeah,
you gotta be when you're in a battle that you're in.
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting that he was telling more statistics about his acting than rapping. I felt like
it's true.
He kept talking about his acting.
He kept bringing it up.
But here's the thing, though. So I went to go look up like what movies he was in,
the credits,
and he's got like 4 or 5 that's getting ready to come. And some of them are actually like legit
movies.
With like
he said he got like several coming in
the
next 6 months.
Bro, they're coming. A lot of them are on Netflix. They're coming out on Netflix.
Netflix movies.
Yeah, they're coming out on Netflix. So he's
and he's supposed to play
the
theater, but
and he's supposed to do Tommy Lee in a what's the band that Tommy Lee?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, he's supposed to.
I can't
think of the name either.
Motley Crue. That's what it is.
When you said I said Motley Crue.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Tommy Lee in the new Motley Crue movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's going to do his biopic. So you know what? He might end up popping off as an actor because he got a couple in the chamber, and then he got that can end up. Anytime there's a biopic that does well, it's like solidified.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Biopic.
You know what I'm saying?
Without that, I was gonna say Ja Rule tried to have a movie career too. And a bunch of these other rappers tried to jump into the scene, and they kind of, floated here, had a few movies here and there, little side roles, and then just kind of.
He's apparently doing well enough to be called on to do more movies, and to do Motley Crue.
Yeah, and I was say to do that, and to also have multiple movie deal, I guess, with Netflix. Then must be got something going on here.
Yeah. But what y'all think of this Binge EP?
Let's go for it.
Oh man.
You want to go for it?
I didn't think it was good.
Thought it was trash.
I'm sure there's a lot of people thinking that their MGK stands on here. Well, guess what? Guess what?
I'm far from what y'all might sound like it sometimes, but I don't sound like it ever.
This beat right here is the best thing that could have happened to this project because this is not good.
Okay,
it is not good at all. Rap Devil's the best one on there. I'm not mad.
Hey, are you reading my script?
It's just not good. It's really just not good. Yeah. That's the best thing on there, and I think this whole situation brought way more attention to this project than it would have had.
Than it deserved because it needed to be better.
This project was not good, bro. That's all I got for you.
What? Let me give you the word you're looking for. Right. Cringe.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! That diss track's coming.
Hot take.
Hey! I'm the new Charlemagne. Goddamn it! I don't give a fuck.
That diss track's coming.
Actually, I'm not the new Charlemagne. I'm the new Riffa.
Right.
I'm not him. Nah. Okay. Really though, but yeah, it's just to me, like you said, Rap Devil ended up being the best track on it
by far.
Definitely by far.
He started off the album with auto-tune. Like
that first song?
Like his first lyric, like his first song, it just had it in there. Like I'm not saying like it just started with it already, which I cringed at that with. I'm gonna say that word a lot on here. I said that with his chorus on Rap Devil because that to me would killed it for me. Like it was like he had decent bars on there, he had some good lines, some good low jabs. You know what I'm saying? Low blows to Eminem, but it killed it when he threw the auto-tune. And then this had so much on there. And then I saw a lot of people saying that Eminem was right. He is a mumble rapper and everything. He's not a mumble rapper.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
Like, he's not a mumble rapper.
Yeah, that's
those are the stands. Right. Those are definitely the M stands that are saying that. And I mean, I don't agree with that at all. Because when I heard it, I was like, I didn't hear one mumble rapper.
He's never been a mumble rapper.
What I did take from that, where I get the connection would be there's a lot of songs that had a feel to it that I could see more mumble rappers on them. Like there was songs and tracks that had more of that feel, and then like choruses were kind of like where people consider mumble rappers. They do a lot of choruses that are real extended, long, repetitive. Right. He had a lot of that in there, but his style is far from mumble. But he had a lot of mumble rap kind of esque type shit in there where, you know.
You're talking about just like production wise.
Yes, production and just him also with his choruses, how he did that, like the style of that. But still, not a mumble rap album, far from it. Just was not a good album to come out with when you're going through what you're going with Eminem. You need to come way stronger. You had to have songs. Every song had to be like Rap Devil. Yeah. You had to come with that. And you needed another diss on that album, not just Rap Devil coming back out again.
Right. That was my whole thing. Like,
so pissed me
bro,
off.
You're in a battle with Eminem. You took some heavy shots. Okay?
Yeah.
Enough to where Eminem had to try to counter them. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Or defend himself.
Defend him, yeah. He had to acknowledge them and reply to those direct shots.
Right. Because Eminem didn't really lay a lot of offensive hits. He didn't really throw a lot of offensive shots on MGK.
Nah,
it was more of like...
There was a lot of counter punches.
There's a lot of counter, you know what I'm saying? Or like defending certain things,
blocking,
right?
You know, blocking.
Right. And so...
Just mashing the button, the block button.
which to me, if you lead off on offensive like that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go with you gotta come with the power blow. You gotta come with the power blow. And I was waiting for a power blow.
Didn't he say he had more?
He did say he had it, but I don't know if he thought that maybe it was enough.
Well, he said his reason was that Eminem called him a mumble rapper. That's what he was saying on the Breakfast Club, wasn't it? That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He's like, mumble rap. That's when he did one of those looks that I said, where he just looks at everyone for like.
Because I mean, let's be real, he's not a mumble rapper,
but he's not. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
I agree.
Eminem says that, and you got all these people that's like, "You're a mumble rapper," and it's like, okay, he's not. But I think that what if done well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in the future, because sometimes things don't react right then and there, right? Yeah. Like when the game came out and was doing the GU9, he looked like an ant versus an empire, bro. But it's like he just chipped away at it enough to make to just enough and just ducked out of there, and it just started
the juggernaut in the toe, and then it just collapsed.
It just collapsed, bro. And I'm just saying maybe he threw a couple punches at a giant that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now somebody else comes up in there and they throw shots at Eminem, and then maybe it takes a tumble. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he falls on the mat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You never know.
We just never know. But I really wasn't expecting scenario. I was expecting a response from this, and because there was no response, it turned most of his whole thing into like a charade for promotion of the album.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's like Binge is coming,
right,
and it's like okay, so we're gonna reply maybe, you know? You're gonna drop this now?
I was like, oh, he's gonna come out another reply.
He came out with Rap Devil so quick, so I was thinking he definitely can make another song for this Binge shit that's coming out longer than 2 days away. You know, it's like you had time.
And I didn't think it was complete trash. There's a couple tracks on here. There's the Going Through Shit. I kind of relate to that a little bit. All right, yeah. I'm actually going through shit, so you know what I'm saying. I kind of related to that. But then there's I get why people like MGK. I know his
style or
his target audience,
demographic.
I know his demographic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think I'm really in his demographic.
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of us aren't.
Right. Who the fuck is his demographic though? Like, I mean, I can picture him with my eyes.
Punk rock, but rap. People who deal with both, kind of like I like punk rock and I like rap that incorporates it with it.
Because some of this shit, I can hear some of these songs in like a movie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand. Like a certain scene comes up.
Well, like there's a scene where they're like in a club or some shit, and there's like some music playing in the back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can hear a lot of like it sounds like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really my particular style.
See, so what if over the next 6 months these movies start to drop and we go, wait a minute,
this is where you need to be?
I heard that before.
No. Those songs might, that could be. That could be. That could be a part of the deal.
W for his pockets anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
W for Diddy
now,
too.
One thing,
is he getting paid?
Yeah, for real. One thing I say also is that what I realized is that for him writing Rap Devil supposedly in like 2 days or whatever, however long it took, like a couple days. I almost feel like it was more well written than a lot of the songs that he had on here, where it's like it showed his reach way better than what he can do possibly than a lot of the other tracks that kind of brought Rap Devil back some, because so it's like stepping back, you know what I'm saying? Instead of stepping forward, he took a few steps back with the rest of the album, because like you showed us what you could do, you needed to put that all throughout the rest of it. And so it's like, that's where I also heard some other people saying that, so did he have a ghostwriter help him with that one? Because the rest of the songs didn't sound nothing like that, style wise and how good it went in. Makes you think, but that's all speculation. Who knows? And another thing I would say is that
was the producer, man. That was
that's exactly. That was the producer. Not to say producer can't spit no bars, can't help you with a few lines.
If there was anything that the producer probably helped with, I mean,
No, I don't think he did. I'm just saying it just makes you think, because the rest of it just didn't stand up to the same level as that one. So to me, that's that's where some people are starting to say it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: the bars that Eminem spit on this disc, the way like he flowed on the disc, didn't really like. That was like high quality Eminem. I hadn't heard Eminem on that level in a minute. Even on his album, there was a couple little glimpses here and there. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that he was doing on this, even when he was switching up the flows and shit, I was like, all right, this is like a fresh, you know what I'm saying, updated Eminem. He's for the times. Maybe what he's saying isn't probably all that, but he just sounds like I'm here, like I'm up to date. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me.
Right. So I can say that about. I mean, people, they make music, bro, and they make music, in 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 10 months ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They'll put a bunch of songs in the vault that they got. You know what I'm saying? And they have different sounds. They rap on this type of beat, they rap on that type of beat, and then they try to put together an album that has a theme. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't all fit into it.
Right, and that's, to me, it kind of felt like he had this theme going.
And then Rap Devil just got thrown in.
And Rap Devil just got thrown in. Yeah.
Well, you should have had that either first or last, so then it wouldn't kind of just be thrown in.
Right,
then
right.
It was like, it's in this.
No, I think he had it in a good spot, but he needed to have another.
Or just another. Yeah, he did need that.
Yeah.
And one other point.
Maybe the very last track.
Yeah. That he should have did. He should have.
Go
right
in
before
again.
the outro or whatever that thing he had.
Now we don't know if you can do it, MGK.
Yeah. Well, one thing I want to say also is that I felt like listening to this album, I felt like it was a knockoff Yellow Wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with
Y'all
that.
trying to fan the flames on the white beef?
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying,
You know there's a Yellow Wolf diss out there.
Yellow Wolf has that style. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And Yellow Wolf has that style, though, where it's like he has the image, the rock, tattoos. He even does the whole mosh pit still type shit. He actually comes out with rock songs, too. You know what I'm saying? And then we have MGK kind of having the exact same kind of format, style, everything, but it's just not up to par as
Yellow Wolf music
kind
of sounds like when you go to you go to a bar and it's like the Sons of Anarchy.
You're not listening. Well, yeah. Oh, there's a few.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. He'll have shit like that.
Right.
He actually had on the
sounds
the
like
outro,
that. You know what I'm saying? This is like guitars and shit.
Hey, on Sons of Anarchy at the end when old dude's riding off and he's about to just kill himself.
It's like some Yellow Wolf shit.
It is Yellow Wolf. That's Yellow Wolf's song.
Right.
And no one would know that because it's not rap.
Right.
Well, it is rap, but the chorus at first and like everything is just like, it's like,
right. This is kind of country tunes too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I never could get into Yellow Wolf, man. I know a lot of people was like Yellow Wolf. I just can't get into it.
I like Yellow Wolf and Ritz with their power combined.
Ritz though, Ritz is my nigga.
Yeah. Ritz is
but yeah, what y'all give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Light 2.
Damn.
No, I just because Fantano.
Damn.
I think it's Fantano said that shit for him. I'm just fucking around. Ain't a Light 2. But I will have to say that I did listen to it. It's not as bad as everyone made it seem to be. Like, it was straight garbage. But to be what it is, where it needed to be a lot more, it did make me cringe instead of being a binge. And I'd have to say I gave it a 4. It just need to bring more heat.
Yeah, go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I gave this about a 5. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't super trash to me. There was a couple beats on there that banged. I get the vibes. I don't relate, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? And he probably would have got like maybe a 7 if there was another diss on here. You know what I'm saying? That was on the level of Rap Devil.
I would give maybe a 5.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
I'm going to go with Riffa on this one, man. I'm just not willing to go above 4.
I thought you were about to say a light.
I couldn't half it. I couldn't either.
It just wasn't good. I'm sorry.
Hey, sorry, MGK.
Hey, so one person I had seen some comment on one thing that was hilarious to me is like, because it's very factual. It's like, well, to me, it's like this album had no substance, but he did talk a lot about substances. I was like, hilariously right. That was just perfect.
That sounds like that damn
sounds like an M stand, really.
No, that sounds like that damn woman that was like, homes need abortions. This album didn't have any substance, but he did talk about a lot of substances.
Yeah.
Bars.
That is bars
so
right there.
What the fuck you call bars?
That's bars within bars.
Right. What's the next review on the
oh man,
on the list, man?
We got your boys. Brockhampton.
Your baby Bizoys.
A whole lot of them too.
Brockhampton, who
there's too many names. I'm not naming any. Just go look it up.
I'm not even gonna look this name.
Go look it up if you want to know their real names.
You didn't write it down?
I didn't even write it down.
Shouts out to you. You a real one. Brockhampton dropped a new album, Iridescence. Kind of an alternative rap group band. They go by a band.
They went by boy band.
Boy band.
Yeah, they went by boy band. Yeah.
I prefer the term collective.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
No. You put us onto this boy band.
Well, that's true.
So you got to call them a boy band. All right.
I don't want to.
So and also too, for those of y'all that listen to us, they're from San Marcos,
Texas.
Right.
But they reside out of Cali. Like that's where they're out of right now.
They just when I seen them, I just knew they were from Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Their look, yeah.
They look like the Misfits in California. You know what I'm saying? But they're from Texas, so
they still knock your head off.
Right. I got a shout out to that because I got to represent Texas all day, and it's not often that you see people come up from out of other parts of Texas besides fucking Houston and Dallas.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
We need you got old boy from El Paso, Khalid from El Paso. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see that. You know what I mean? We just I guess
represent Texas. Shout out Texas.
Right. Shout out to Texas. This is my first time listening to Brockhampton. I know there's probably people listening right now that's like, this nigga's not gonna know what he's talking about. But I can give you the most objective view.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Because this is all new to me. You know what I'm saying? What about y'all? Y'all?
Well, you know my scenario. You know my situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. Yeah.
All right, skip.
Yes, skip me. I have no say in this review.
I listened to the last project a little bit. The one, I forget the name of it, but they got to do with the blue face on it, on the cover. I think it was part 3 of that trilogy they put out. But that was really the extent of my experience with them.
So you didn't listen to anything before that?
No. And I saw they put out a lot of music really kind of quickly. So like that first part came out in June of 2017. The second part came out in August. The third part in December. And then 9 months later we got this.
You said that's quickly?
That's a lot of music.
That's normal.
Bro, I have some feelons about that, but
that's actually pretty slow. To be
3 projects in a year?
Yeah, 3 projects in a year.
Bro, let me tell you.
Why not 6?
It's
2018.
Bro, look,
get with the program.
I have some feelings about that, but we'll save that.
I'm just fucking around. I believe in the slow roast too, y'all.
Saturation.
Right. So for those y'all that this is rap, but there's like
a twist.
There's multiple twists.
A nice Shyamalan.
I like rap with a twist. I like that description for
rap with a twist. I don't know. You can't ever really place your finger on them.
Like the genre, like what they like the style.
There's a little bit of eye future-ish in there.
I'm glad I was the only one that felt that way.
There's a little bit of like Lupe in there. There's a little bit of like this, like the punk rap, the like the XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that in there. There's
Do that again.
Sit the shotgun.
I was that sounded just like it, bro.
Right.
Like that's exactly.
There's multiple.
Oh man, that's a name drop for that kind of.
M.I.T. Soldier.
All right, let's get back to it. Brockhampton.
Right. Nah, there's a little bit of everything in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the song San Marcos sounds like I literally had the song playing. And my chick walked in and she was like, "Nigga, what are you listening to?" But she had a lighter in her hand, and she was waving it back and forth.
Oh shit!
She was like, "What are you listening to, nigga?" And I was like, "All right, man, listen." Like, I was like, "Yo, it's a rap," but she didn't think it was rap because it sounded like some shit you probably would hear at what's the old rock concert?
Rave.
No, what's the old rock concerts they used to have outside?
Oh, Woodstock.
There's like some Woodstock type shit in here too.
Those were good days.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could see them like tearing up at Woodstock when it was popping. You know what I'm saying? They could go out there and like to them right now could go out there in Woodstock and probably
shut it down. Yeah.
Shut up. Okay. But that's if I could describe the album, that's how I would describe it.
Okay, I would.
I don't know what to put my. I don't really know what to
this
finger on it.
This project, and I don't mean it necessarily in a bad way, but it was all over the place. Like it was. There was no way you were going to be able to take this project and just put it in one box.
Hell no.
And but again, when you have 14 people or how many people you got in there, and they're all musicians and all have music, and you put them all on one album,
every fucking song was different.
Yeah,
there is no distinct sound.
No, there's not.
You know what I'm saying?
They all have their own sound, and when they're all together, I'm sure. Yeah, I didn't hear it, so it's like I'm sure all together it's gonna sound
this song
a lot like
Juvert.
Okay, can we just say this though? That's my favorite one on the album.
The Juvert song?
Absolutely.
That one gets me turned. I like this weight. I like this Thug Life. I like Vivid. But Juvert though, it just does something to my soul. You know?
It does.
Yeah, I just kind of want to just slam somebody's face into the wall, and then I want to just like take a bottle and bust it upside somebody's head.
The last artist that you said you would do that listening to was 21 Savage. You think it's that level? On that
21 Savage. No. 21 Savage.
I'm not saying like style. I'm saying like where that song made you feel like that. Like it's like.
Bro, that's that. Listen,
like,
that's
like that.
That to me. That song is like Juvert is like mosh pit shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
pure mosh pit shit.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't. There might listen. Maybe 21 Savage can drop a good hood mosh pit, like the old like kind of.
See, okay, when you say slam face, you're talking about mosh pit slam. I thought you were just talking about get violent.
I'm taking somebody's face and slamming it into a wall that's near me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like a quick, just right into the wall. Yeah, and the head just goes through the wall.
That song,
the neck is hanging out. That's all.
Body hanging on one
side.
Body
hanging out. That's what I'm talking about.
That song, it definitely makes me just the whole mic stand in front of me right now. Just throw it across the room.
Just break it, right? You just want to break it.
Just smash something.
Right. Shouts out to
Brockhampton.
Brockhampton.
Especially shit. Right. I gotta hear that shit.
No, it's one of those things, man. Like I've never listened to them, so the first time I heard it, I was like, "Yo, this is kind of a little strange." It was just weird, but it takes a little bit to kind of adjust to them. And once you adjust, you go, "This is some good shit." Now, here's the crazy thing about it. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of people say the guy that was in the group, Amir Van, was the one that like he just set everything off.
He was the core of the group,
like the glue or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, but he got booted out after sexual misconduct.
There's 3 members that have been booted, including him.
For real?
Yeah, there's 2 other people that were once a part of it. I don't know if they got booted, but they were.
Well, I know he got booted. Like they were like, "Yo,
they may have left by themselves. I don't know if they got booted. Right. But there's 2 other members that used to be in there too.
Well, a lot of people are saying that album sucks without him, which kind of blows my mind because I kind of like this album.
That is wild.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying kind of like because I haven't had enough time to like Like, I think next week I'll probably love it. You know what I'm saying?
Does that make you want to go back and listen to the albums that had him on there?
Well, I went to go look up Amir Van on YouTube, and I was just like, and I heard it, I was just like, why do people? I don't know, watch like 2 videos, and I was like, why do people like him? But that could just be that I'm not hearing it in the context of the album. Because when you hear one of the songs, just the song, you're like, yo, who are these motherfuckers, and why do people like them? That's just you're probably your first impression of it. Yeah. But when you hear it along the lines of the album, and you hear the changes and all that, you go, oh, like, this is actually some genius shit. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds all over the place, but it's actually pretty good. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, just for y'all's information, the reason I didn't listen to it, and I'm not going to have an opinion on this because I'm kind of soaking what they're telling me, was because we had another option, and
we went with the other option.
And I went with the other option because I thought he was bullshitting. I thought this is one of his favorite Big UU's favorite rappers. We're not going to name drop it.
No,
we're not going to name drop it. But we thought he was. I thought he was bullshitting me. I thought, and he wasn't. He was actually being for real, and that's why I didn't listen to it.
Right.
So now I missed out apparently because y'all making it sound like I really did miss out.
No, I should listen. I think you'll like some of it.
Away and just listen to Brockhampton.
Yeah. I think you'll like some of it.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it out because now you kind of got me intrigued.
Right. What should I give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man? Or what?
I gave it.
What does Black Todd give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
What did I give this one, man? It's tough for me because granted I know I haven't listened to all their projects, so but I thought this one, while it was different, I'm trying because I'm in a weird spot. It wasn't that I didn't like it. I just some of stuff I'm like, man, I don't know if this is for me because I'm just kind of like
that's
a lot.
That's what it feels like.
Like, you know,
I don't know if I like this.
That's what I can't tell. I was like, I don't know if I like it or not.
Right, just stuck on the fence and shit. Like
that's where you're at with a lot of this. Like when you first approach it, you're like, yeah, I don't like that. You know what? Maybe I do like that. I need more time.
See, I do need more time. This is gonna be. I know this is cheating. But it's got to be one of my ones where I may come back and make an upgrade in a couple weeks. No. But I'm going to start... I'm going to start at 6.5.
All right, 6.5.
That's when I want to start.
I would say if we're doing that...
I mean, I know everybody thinks I'm a harsh grader, but...
No, I'm just saying...
You might come back also.
Yeah, I might come back also. I would say...
cheating.
This is the first time upgrade's been happening, but, you know, let's keep it going.
Me liking it, I would say probably about a 7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you said 6.5, 7?
There's certain projects that you're like, I just need more time. And this also...
Give some wiggle room.
It's not like the other albums we've been listening to. This was a lot longer, too. It wasn't, you know, these 20-minute... 6-track,
but there's a lot. There's a lot to like.
There's a lot of people.
Apart.
There's a lot of people too, so you would think that there's going to be a lot more.
The people don't, because you hear like the usual suspects.
So not everybody is on every track.
So I think some of these people are like producers and shit.
And they have
some are producers, some are.
I think 6 of them are vocalists.
One's a manager, a couple of vocalists. Right. Different things. They all just have their hands in on it in some shape, form. Yeah.
Because I hear like this girl. I feel like I've heard her on like for some reason, like they just stick her in. I don't know if I heard her on the whole album, but I feel like I've heard her on every song.
Okay, so you know they just, it's like a collective, like you said, where, you know, not everyone gets on every track, but, you know, everyone's still in the mix. Everyone's a part of it.
Right. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks once we give you an updated. Because I'm going to listen to this a little bit more.
And I'm going to listen to it for the first time, but based off of what y'all rated it, you know, on an average of where my rating is usually compared to y'all's, I would say mine's probably going to be a 6. If I would have heard it today already, I would have had a 6 on it probably.
You had to put a rating in there.
I gave it a pre-rating.
I gave a pre-rating of a 6 because I think that's where I would have rated it.
Right.
But room to wiggle, so, you know, it can go up.
We are at the last review.
Oh, man.
Your boy, your grown man, baby Bizoy,
Adolph Thornton Jr.
Young Dolph Lundgren.
Yes.
Mr. Bulletproof.
Self-proclaimed King of Memphis. DJ Paul has things to say about that.
He's definitely self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
You gotta insert that self-proclaimed.
But you know what? Yeah. He has an argument. He makes noise in Memphis.
Right. I know you heard this, so I'm gonna let you kick off this review.
You know how I'm down with Young Dolph. To me, this is feel good music. And a lot of people would hear this and be like, "How is this feel good music?"
What?
I'm glad you read that on my face. I'm like,
this gives me the positive vibes.
Yeah, I feel at home. I feel.
What album did you listen to, bro?
The same one you did. You finally get to know the real me. No, I thought it was definitely Young Dolph. It's what you get when you hear Young Dolph. He's gonna talk shit. He's gonna talk about his money, what he brings to the table, and talk more shit. But I love it. Like we need more rappers like that. We only have so many. We got Young Dolph, 21 Savage. There's only so many that are holding on to that part of hip hop where it's just like, bitch, fuck you, I'm the shit. And I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Like that's what you get. And Role Model was perfect for it. That's the perfect title for the album because he's one of mine. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's not.
I mean, he kind of is a role model.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a sense of, yeah.
In a sense. You know what I'm saying?
In a sense, yeah.
Because I respect his hustle. I respect that.
There you
I
go.
really feel like he did that all by himself.
Oh, yeah. And that's
You know
the thing.
what I'm saying?
That's what he's definitely talking about when he comes to Role Model. He ain't talking about he wants your kids to grow up to be like him in the sense of what he had to do probably when he was younger or whatever he's done.
Right.
But what he's done to make it where he is now, you know what I'm saying? That, like, he even says in the album, like, it shaped him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't get along with his dad, but his dad and him, it's like he had a lot of issues and it's a strained relationship, but it's what made him famous. Like,
It's a strained relationship with him with both his parents.
Well, yeah, both.
If you watch the documentary that he put out on World Star, his dad was into drugs.
Yeah.
I believe his mom was into drugs. He was just kind of there to fend for himself and his grandma. That was it.
And he says that on the album, like word for word. He tells you all of that. What you just said, he says it even in the album where he says like the same streets that like destroyed my parents. I made a killing. Like I made a meal off or 10 meal off the same block. Like he's like, he spins some factual shit where it's like his struggle. He opens that window to you, and then you get a piece of his life, and then some people are like, "Oh yeah, them rappers they speak about some things that they met." No, like he's literally he's speaking on it,
right?
And you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just good. It's just good trap.
Yes, that's what it is.
There's some banging ass beats on here.
You ain't lying.
I like this. I like this Break the Bank song. Yeah. Not so much for like the hook because the hook is kind of basic.
It is basic.
The video is actually kind of basic. I'm gonna link that up in the show notes because I posted that.
I did see that.
It's very basic video. There's nothing. There's your usual suspects. That's
what they're using.
Yeah. The cash, the stripper twerking.
Yeah. The usual.
Yeah, the usual
trap video.
The trap video starter kit.
Trap house.
Hell yeah.
Trap video starter kit.
That's exactly what it is.
But I really like Offset's verse on here because I just like the way that he's flowing. Like it's gotten to the point now where like, remember back in the day we would like stop to hear like a new verse from like somebody legendary.
Yeah,
I kind of get that way for Offset.
Yeah,
and not because I think that he's gonna say something like that's gonna blow my mind. Like I just pay attention to the way he flows,
the way he's spitting it,
the way
his delivery.
Like I'm listening to that because like he kind of throws. I'm listening to this and I'm like, damn, that boy's he's just going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He got a new little kind of twist that he does all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of respected that.
Hey, what y'all think about Uncle Snoop's verse? I thought that it wasn't too bad. It was I think it was one of his better verses in a while. Like that's why I was like, nah, okay, Snoop, you stepped up for Young Dolph.
It's crazy because I feel like Snoop will just kind of come out of nowhere and just kind of hit you with like a quick verse. And then
for the most part,
they go back to like his normal shit. Every so often they'll come out just with like a nice ass verse.
Go back to being Snoop Lion.
Right.
Go back to his gospel album.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. He does it all.
Yo, reggae, I wanted to tell y'all this, man, and I said, man, I should be ashamed of myself. I haven't been listening to Dolph as much as I clearly should have been.
Me too.
You weren't listening to Dolph before?
I've heard you talk about him a lot, and I've heard him here and there, but I wasn't checking for him as much as I should have been. I said, man, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
What's bad is that I feel the same way, and I have been listening to him. I feel like
I haven't been listening to him as
enough.
heavy as you would expect. Because a lot of other stuff I listen to, but I just I just haven't. I don't know why. I don't have a reason for it.
Why are you not listening to Dolph?
It's not as much as I should have been.
Hey, I like that.
He's not the most lyrically inclined, but like he just say some shit like, "I be fucking police bitches." Like you got from Power. I can't think his name.
Oh man,
he said a line like that. I be fucking police bitches like old dude from Power. And I was
Ghost.
Ghost. That's what you said. I be fucking police bitches like Ghost. And I was just like, I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying?
There's another line that now I can't remember, but there was this fucking bar that I was just.
He just got some funny lines in there, and I'm just like, all right, bro, say whatever the fuck you want, bro. I enjoy it. Just say whatever the fuck you want. All right, just keep going. All right.
I liked On God. On God went hard to me.
Yeah, On God went hard. There's a beat on here, man. I think it's Muhammad. I believe it is. Yeah. Side note too, he's got his track on here with Cash Doll, right? Which didn't sound
Whole World.
bad. Yeah, it's actually sounded kind of hot. But I started thinking, damn, Nicki Minaj really missed out on Set Up the Barbs, because there's all these female rappers are coming up. There's Cash Doll, Dream Doll, Asian Doll. There's like 3 more. I can't think. Cuban Doll.
She could have had a squad.
Yeah,
you tried to
off
tell
the barbs
weeks ago. You tried to tell her,
but I'm just saying. Like, I did say that, like, you could come out with some of the barbs, but I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, dog, why haven't you signed any of these fucking women yet?
How fitting would it be?
How fitting would it be?
It's perfect. Like, it fits in, like, why don't you sign them all? And it's like, it's Nicki Minaj and the Barbs. The Barb Dolls.
I'm a fucking branding genius. All right, just saying.
Unfortunately, it's copywritten in the description, and you better not steal our shit.
Right. I'm just surprised you haven't been listening to Dolph. But listen, y'all. If y'all are not listening to Lil Dolph, because
Lil Dolph, you mean Young Dolph?
I say Young Dolph, Lil Dolph. Lil Dolph. If y'all not listening to Lil Dolph,
Lil Dolph and them,
Lil Dolph and them out from out there in Memphis 10. If y'all don't listen to Young Dolph because you think, all I want to hear is like bars, or like, because like I'm listening to Young Dolph and I was kind of happy
he
because
sneaks them in there.
Recently, I feel like I've been listening to a lot more lyrical shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard Young Dolph, I was like, finally, just some like mind-numbing trap music where I don't have to think that hard. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, he throws in a few bars in there. Like,
no, but he got bars. He's dropping gems. I'm not saying he's not.
That's important though, to have the mind-numbing.
Oh yeah,
I'm not trying to listen to that mega group.
Right. Oh no, she need to shut the fuck up. All right. He's talking about Black Thought, Rhyme Fested. Who's the other one?
Fonte.
All right. Yeah, you being disrespectful. But anyways,
very much so. No fucks are given though.
Hey, I looked up what album the first project I realized I really liked him was
Young Dolph?
Rich Crack Baby.
See, I think King of Memphis was the one that kind of kicked it off for him. No. But I think he was kind of popping a little bit before that, because I know people that stopped fucking with him after King of Memphis. But what's it? Loyalty? There's one I think it's called Loyalty.
Loyalty went hard as fuck.
I like Loyalty.
He had a lot out here.
Yeah. No, he drops 1 or 2 a year.
This one, I love this just for the cover because they gave us do the.
Oh, that's Gelato. Yeah, I had Gelato on
that album art is hilarious, but
yeah, he's consistent. That's one thing. Yeah,
consistent.
He's pretty consistent, and you know,
and he's indie. Underground is all him.
And you get, you know what you're gonna get, but you still don't know what he's gonna say. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get good quality trap music, like you're saying. That's what you're gonna get, and you're gonna get them bars that like it's like Young Dolph has sneak attacks. Because it's subtle bars that go hard as fuck.
Or have like a little flow that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's not really too complex.
Yeah.
But like, just hearing it come from him.
The way he's carrying it.
Right. It's like, all right, I see you, bro.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
And there's only so many artists that can really pull that off. He's one of them. Like, not all artists can do that. Where it's like, you just kind of like, a little bit too, like, like where you're almost consistent. One could say, if someone doesn't like Young Dolph, they'll say, "Oh, he's stagnant. He's stealing this. He comes out with the same type of shit over." Right. And it's like, yeah, but is it the same?
No, because you know what? His last project wasn't as hard as this one.
No, it wasn't. This one
was definitely a little bit harder.
It was a step up.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a little bit.
I feel that too.
But I also kind of feel like he's still just kind of throwing shit out there until somebody pays him the right amount of money to drop it.
No,
the album.
Didn't he turn down quite a big amount of money?
Yeah, like $20 million.
That's what's wild, bro.
20 fucking million.
Ooh.
That's when you know.
That's how you know he's hiding, bro.
Yeah.
He's hiding these streets.
That's when you know you really don't. He obviously ain't hurting for it. He obviously has done his own.
This is
his
when
own
you,
come up.
When people be like, this is the when the rap game starts off with the drug money. That's that's literally that's what that is.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
It happened with a few people before that. No Limit, Cash Money. All right,
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. All right. People start off with dope money.
It didn't end so well for them.
It didn't end so well for them. Plies. A lot of people start off with dope money, man, and I feel like Young Dolph is one of those dudes.
Who did it and look where he is now.
Right. I think 21 Savage was dope money too. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I can see that. I can see 21 Savage.
Ain't no way you just walk. Ain't no way you just walk in the game with Metro Boomin. I don't care who you know. You're not just walking in the game with a whole Metro Boomin album.
It don't work that way.
It don't work that way, bro.
It's like,
and that was when Metro
on my
was
side.
popping too.
You just can't do it. It's impossible.
21 can't do it.
You can't do it. You have to go in there. You have to drop bread. You don't just walk up. You just don't go in there. Metro Boomin just like, yo, I'm gonna do this whole album with you. No, you walk up in there and say, I drop bread. What? How much you need? Let's knock it out. That's it.
I feel like that's what happened. I feel like he's like, hey man, I want you to do my whole album. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, oh, he's like, yeah, I'll do it for. I'll just make it. Yeah, I'll do it for $500,000. Yeah. He's like, and then the next day they dropped off a double bag. He was like,
double bag, 3 double bags. That's what Young Dolph said about.
Metro took all the stuff. I said, let me go plug this in. Start making these
beat machine out immediately. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? But no. Young Dolph said that he came to Gucci Mane and they got Gucci Mane a feature on one of his first songs.
And bam.
And boom. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just can't walk in with that, bro. You got to come with bread first.
You gotta have something to show for it. Yeah. You know, before you make the stuff.
Then you gotta once that does this thing, you gotta flip that and then you gotta do it some more. You gotta flip that and do it some more. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be willing to take the chances. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Young Dolph. Did we give it a rating yet? Did y'all give it a rating?
No, not yet.
I'm gonna give it a rate. I'm gonna give my rating first. I'm gonna give it a
Jesus.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. 8.5 for Young Dolph. Bro, it was solid.
Ditto.
I do kind of feel like there was. I feel like sometimes with like his last couple projects that is just kind of like filler. Like we're waiting for something.
Yeah.
I just don't know what. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. It was 8.5 to me too. Like I wanted, like I so want to give a trap album like a 9. Like I just need a little bit more from a trap album to get a 9. It's it's hard to give a 9.
You gave 21 Savage. Did you give him a 10?
Yes.
Did you give him a 10?
Yeah, we did. But we need to get more trap in there. Yeah, we did. We did give 21 Savage a 10. But he deserved it. Very well. Nah, I give this 8.5. Hey, 21 Savage stunned me like a motherfucker. Hit me upside the head. That's why he got.
Go back and listen to the 21 Savage review.
Yeah. We'll blow your mind.
Yeah. I need to go back and listen to that.
I knew you were gonna say that. I need to listen to that.
No, because I feel like that was kind of early on when I was getting put onto the podcast.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I think I kind of know how Riffa feels about some of this music. So I heard that. I'm like, wait a minute. And I felt there was something else that was really good that came out around that time.
Hilarious.
There was something else good that came out around that time, and he gave it less than. I was like, "You're giving this less than that." I don't remember what album it was. We're gonna dig through it. But there was something else. You gave it a lower rating than I was like, "You have got to be shitting me."
It happens. It does happen because when you start rating so many, eventually that happens.
Man, I can't remember what it was. We're gonna go back and look. But man, for me, I gave it I'm gonna give it a 7.75. I know the Trillions hate these ratings I do, but I'm gonna go back.
Remember you used to do that shit in the beginning?
I did that shit.
Now you doing that shit
a couple times still here and there.
Hey, I haven't gotten too. I've kept it in increments of 0.25, I think. But I'm gonna definitely go back, check out some more of the other stuff, some more of the older stuff. But
yeah, dude. Listen, I will say this: if you go back and listen to a lot of his older stuff, you're gonna there's because his projects have solid bangers. And then a couple just okay bangers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's some on every project he drops, he's got at least 3 or 4 just go.
They go hard as fuck.
They just go hard as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you you get those 4 from this album, this 4 from this 4. I mean, you'll have a fucking banging ass
Right,
like
right,
trap
right,
mixtape,
right.
like of just
Best
Young
of.
Dolph. Yeah, best of Young Dolph trap music. Yeah.
So shout out to Young Dolph, man. We are at the end of the podcast.
Man,
We're gonna put a little bit of video up. whatever
I'm sorry, yo.
We out here
I'm
talking
sorry.
hero.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We get back into the video vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're trying to get back into it. We're gonna get a little bit into it, but we're gonna get back on that.
Yeah, most def.
It's gonna happen.
I'm definitely not IT Todd yet, but
Shouts out to all the Trinians that have joined us for the first time listening to us. We appreciate you guys for
appreciate it.
joining us.
Thank you.
We hope you guys subscribe, leave us reviews. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, TrillMac.com/YouTube.
Be the real MVP.
Right, go to TrillMac.com/merch, buy the merch.
Yes.
TrillMac.com/Patreon, show them some love.
Show some love or be a bitch.
Just gonna call a new train a bitch. Right. There's new trains on here,
Hey,
bro.
there's new trillions that are gonna be like, I respect that. I like that.
No, they're not. No, they're gonna be like, hey, call me a bitch. Unsubscribe.
Hey, you know how many people I subscribe to after they say some foul shit? They're like, you know what? You know, you can either subscribe or you can fuck off. And I'm like, I'm subscribing. I like that.
I ain't no bitch. Dislike.
Nah. You know what? You're gonna like that. And then, hey, if you ain't no bitch, subscribe, like, and then comment and say, I ain't no bitch. You know, that's gonna be the trending thing on our shit right now.
There's gonna be like 27 comments that say I ain't no bitch.
Hey, but you know what that means? We got 20-something subscribers because I said subscribe,
real.
like, and then say that.
Shouts out to y'all, man. And we gonna be up out this thing. No saying.
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke something, bitch. Because if you don't, a fight, go with that shit.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.